Do I consider the challenge complete now? Well, yes. As far as the 50 days per zone goes, we have got 50 days in every zone. So the challenge is officially complete, but we are doing the signal void part of it now. And we've already been to Pleasant Valley. We finished up Pleasant Valley. Now we just need to go back to Forsaken Airfield and do it there. And it's super easy to finish up. It's super easy to do, Tylea. You just link them in, and they actually have a chat that, like, it actually has a chat window with Restream that lets you see all the chats put together. So I can see everybody on YouTube, everybody on Twitch, as well as all the chat coming in from, as well as the chat coming in from Kick as well. Now, Kick, currently, all I can do on Kick is see the chat. I can't actually respond. Because, like, what I type here, if I type something here, like I'm just going to type in here, so I just type that in, that will send it out to both YouTube and Twitch chat. So both YouTube chat and Twitch chat just got my message that I typed in. But it doesn't have that ability on Kick. So on Kick right now, Kick is a little bit, it's newer, so it doesn't have all the plugins and stuff it needs, I guess. So I can see stuff over on Kick, but I just can't respond to it. So, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button, boys and girls. Thank you so much. It is freezing cold here. It actually got down to, it's actually 33 degrees out right now. Yeah, 33 degrees out right now. Which just sucks, but hey, whatever. I don't think YouTube chat is going to the main chat box. No, it is not. Nope, YouTube chat is not going to the box over there. Nope, that's not, I can't combine that. That's not getting combined. So, and actually, I'm probably going to be turning off the. I'm probably going to be turning that off here. I need to figure out how to do that. I forgot. Oh, I have to do that in Stream Elements. But no, that is not getting updated over there with Twitch chat. So I can say what I like then. Now chaos. No. Be good. Good morning, Gaming Granny, over on Twitch. Hello. Okay, so let's drop some sticks here. Let's pick up a cedar. We got cedar and a few pieces of coal. I am taking this heavy hammer all the way to the... Actually, you know what? Let's grab a piece of fur. I mean, you can say what you want, sort of. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say you can't. I was good once, didn't like it. Being good didn't stick, right? You were good once. It just wasn't as much fun. Wasn't as much fun. I got my shredded wheat, my mini shreddy wheats. Yum. Hey, ID Swim, how you doing? ID Swim's over on the YouTube side as well. Hello, ID Swim. Okay, so I got some feathers. I got a cured birch. I'm gonna leave this cured birch here. Because I also have 16 arrow shafts, which is more than I'll probably need. Rice Krispies Weevil are really good. Yes, Weevil. I really enjoy this. You've been loving this series? Well, I have been loving playing this series so much, in fact, that after we get done doing the signal void here, we're gonna take this character and we're gonna go to, we're gonna wrap it up in Forsaken Airfield, and then we're gonna start brand new character in either Blackrock, Timberwolf Mountain, Forlorn Muskeg, or Hush River Valley, and we're gonna try to live at least 25 days there. Good morning, Mega. Hello. So we're gonna be sort of doing the same challenge again, but it's only gonna be for 25 days. It's gonna be our redemption run. We're gonna be trying to redeem ourselves. We're gonna try to redeem ourselves and not die. Do we really have that big of a storm outside? We really, truly do. Well, that sucks. Hey man, I started another stalker run doing the cartographer achievement. Oh, nice, King. Good morning, Uncle Trevor, as well. That is awesome, King of Hun. Now, what does this little drop down do here, I wonder? Add to block list in restream. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, that's neat. So that allows me to block users on YouTube. Can I actually, like, reply? Oh, that's kind of cool. That lets me respond just to, like, King of Hun in chat. And it looks like I can actually, like, block people either on YouTube or block them on Restream itself. Interesting. Well, if you're a fellow streamer, boys and girls, and you want to try streaming on multiple platforms at a time, you can always go to restream.com and try it out. That's what I'm using right now to stream on both Twitch, YouTube, and Kick all at the same time. We're just trying this out and seeing. Sean turned me on to this, so yes, we're doing this. It's fun. I'm already at 116 days, so I got the Centurion achievement. Thank you, man. Saw you streaming multiple platforms. Yes. When did the rules change? The rules for this series? It changed the moment. The moment we got 50 days in every zone, that's when the rules changed. There are no rules. The rule now is there is no rules. Oh, for Restream, at TwitchCon. Wiz Bowman brought it up yesterday. He was like, oh, you can now stream on multiple platforms, and I was like, last I heard we couldn't, but then we looked up some information, and sure enough, at TwitchCon, they changed the rules. I guess the thing is that they've been facing a lot of pressure from the big guys, especially like Ninja, who has refused to come back to Twitch and be a partner on Twitch. They basically did it to acquiesce to the big guys, and us little guys get we get a benefit from it too. But they did it to acquiesce to the big guys. That's what it was. Just like the other part in the beginning. But yeah, I mean, at the beginning of the year, they went, okay, you can stream on other platforms, you just can't do it at the same time. You can't simul stream. And now after TwitchCon, at TwitchCon they announced we're gonna allow the everybody to stream wherever they want, and that so there you go. Lost a 25-day stalker character. Was gutted, but I've learned so much watching your series. I'm ready to get back to it again. Yes, that's what you got to do. Oh yeah, they're panicking a little bit, King of Fun. But the thing is that I understand why they did it. They wanted that exclusivity. They wanted people to be dedicated to their platform. But the reality of it is, unless they're gonna, the reality of it is Twitch's payout is less than everybody else's platform that's out there. It's less than YouTube. It's less than Kick. And so it's just that they've been around longer than those other ones as far as live streaming goes. Oh, it was a 255-day character. Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, I would be gutted too after 255 days with the same person. And that's the thing, is that they were kind of relying on them being around the longest to be, and unfortunately, the thing is that, times are a-changing. They don't want to pay as much of a split as the other companies do. And so a lot of the big streamers, and it doesn't really change until the big streamers step in and say something, because that's where Twitch makes its money. And honestly, I think Ninja had a lot to do with it. Ninja for the longest time has not been streaming on, he's been streaming on YouTube, but he's not been doing any, he's not monetized on YouTube, or streaming on Twitch, excuse me. Ninja has been streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time for a long time now, except that he's not been monetized on Twitch since he came back, and that's because he wants to stream on multiple platforms. And so, you know, he's just been like, well, you guys aren't going to let me do it, so I'm not going to become part of your affiliate or partner program. And I think that hurt their bottom line. And when the big guys hurt Twitch's bottom line, that's when change comes about. And Ninja, God bless him, he's big enough to do that. Because I'm sure Ninja brings in tens of thousands of subscribers to them every month. You know the thing is, King of Hun, I still watch Ninja every once in a while. I'll admit it. I still watch him every once in a while. And he's got 10 to 20,000 people watching him every time. So, you know, I mean, but, you know, thank goodness for guys like him that are big enough that they can do that. And thank you, Cass, for the 8-month Wolfpack membership over on the YouTube side, saying, hiya, Ath and Pack, how are ya? Thank you so much for that 8-month Wolfpack membership there. I appreciate that very much. Our memberships over there on YouTube are going strong. We have the web series of, we got our web series going on over there of the Witcher 3 for our members. We're over 100 episodes in. Gaming Charlie with the 34-month resub. Miku, you shot the wolf, or you shot the moose 20 times with the revolver. Yeah, I tried it one time. I tried to do that one time.
Gaming Charlie
and the revolver is definitely not the weapon for hunting the moose.
34 months.
Definitely not the weapon for hunting the moose. Tylea with a gifted membership over on the YouTube side, going out to Southside. Going out to Southside over there. Woo! Gaming Charlie with a 34-month. So Southside, welcome to the YouTube side. Welcome to a YouTube membership over there. Make sure to check out our stuff over there as well. And thank you also there, Gaming Charlie and Miku and King of Hun for the 9 months as well. Thank you so much for both of those subs, both of those resubs there. I appreciate that very much. Hype train is close on the Twitch side. Yes, the hype train is close. We just need a few more bits and stuff. Hey, Stooley, how you doing? Yes, we are on both platforms right now. We're on 3 platforms. 3 platforms. We're on Twitch, YouTube, and we're on Kick as well, because I figured might as well throw Kick in there. So yes, we can go over and fighting with tech is fun. The best weapon is the flare pistol. Yeah, if we could ever get flare pistols again. Hey, yes, Stooley, I'm over there as well. And there's our Kick as well right there. Good morning, Stooley. Gaming Granny with the 30-month as well. And over on Twitch, we got a hype train going. Woo! Gaming Granny with a 30-month resub too. Thank you so very much.
Gaming Granny 64 just resubscribed.
Oh my goodness gracious. 30 months. Whoa, let's go. And that hype train is going too. There we are. Oh, whoa, whoa, what does that? Gaming Gen X Gaming Girl with a 13 month. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the 13 months. And level 1 is complete. There we go. It has started indeed. We have hit level 2 now.
Subscribe for 13 months.
I tried listening to all 3 streams. No, just pick whatever. Pick what that thing is, Gaming Charlie. There's some people who prefer to watch on YouTube. There's some people who prefer to watch on Twitch. There's some people who prefer, maybe in the future, to watch on Kick. So, you know, it all depends on what you want to do. I missed my exit. Elephant juice. Oh my goodness. With the 44. Thank you, Elephant Juice, for that 44-month resub there, my friend.
Elephant_juice74 just resubscribed for 44 months.
Oh my goodness. A Noodaloo 123. Thank you for the resub as well.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Noodaloo 100.
Oh, thank you for the gifted sub. Excuse me, gifted sub over there, Stooley. I appreciate that too, my friend. Okay, where is the... Oh, look, there's a pry bar here. Oh, I left that there because I was like, I don't need another pry bar. Chat does take a little longer coming from YouTube over to... it does take a little while longer. You see how you doing? YouTube into Restream for some reason is a little bit longer than both Kick and Twitch. Good morning, Grand Laz. How are you, my friend? And you see, hello, of course, howdy. But yes, if you try to listen to all 3 at the same time, Gaming Charlie, it will probably give you a headache. I'm just saying. But it is kind of cool we get to be on all 3 platforms at the same time. I'm pretty psyched about that. Right now, we are heading back to Forsaken Airfield. And thank you so much, everybody, for that hype train. We're at level 2. We're at 40% of level 2. So thank you so much for the Twitch hype train. You guys and gals are awesome and amazing. Hey, Mara, how you doing? Permanent lurker. Permanent lurker. Well, that is totally fine. That is totally cool. Good to see a permanent lurker. Oh, Mara with the 5-month resub. Oh my gosh, you are almost there. 6 months. 1 more month and you'll have that Twitch dance. You'll have the dance there. You'll get the sub dance.
They have given 3 gift subs in the channel.
Get our bow out. There we go. I don't know if the wolf is out down here or not. There's a deer. I don't think the wolf's here. I don't think the wolf's here at all. We'll see. King of Hun just gifted a... Oh, King of Hun gifted that sub. Well, King of Hun, thank you for gifting the sub there. Thank you for gifting the sub there to Mara. Maram Kura. Well, thank you so much for doing that. That was super kind of you. Hey, Red 5, how's it going, buddy? I messaged you, Red 5. I am using... I'm using the service offered by Restream.com. It's super easy to use, buddy. And yeah, you can go check it out. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know. Everybody go check out Red 5. He's an awesome dude. Good friend of the channel. Super awesome guy. Our hype train completed level 2 60% with 7 subs. Thank you so much, everybody, for that. But yeah, it's super easy. It's super easy to set up. Blue Dino, hello.
Oh, that was sick.
And the basic restream allows you to do it on 2 platforms, Red 5. So if you're just wanting to do, say, Twitch and Kick at the same time, you can. Or Twitch and YouTube, if you can. Right now, I'm on all 3 platforms. Like I said, I bought the like the next level package, which allows me to stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick all at the same time. And Blue Dino, hello, how are you? What is Kick? Kick is a platform much like Twitch. It's pretty much the other streaming platform that's out there. Give a shout out to the Blue Dino there as well. Go check out the Blue Dino boys and girls over on the Twitch side. But yeah, Red 5, Restream is pretty cool. I was aware of Restream because there was a time that I needed to stream to both Twitch and to Steam because I was on the front page of the Long Dark. I was on the front page of the Long Dark page on Steam, and I needed to have a live stream connection to that. So I'd used Restream previously, but it's way different than it used to be. Now, and the cool thing about Restream as well, Red 5, is that there's a chat window that it pops up for Restream that combines your Twitch, YouTube, and Kick chat all into one chat window. All into one chat window. So you basically get to see everybody in one chat window. And it actually has a little symbol by their name saying what platform they're on. So that is pretty cool right there. So I can see that Grand Laz is on there. I can see Raven Cove's over on Kick. I can see Faith is here on Twitch. Hi Faith. Hi Raven Cove. How are you? Hello. So you can see where everybody is. You need a 47-inch monitor to see the chat? No, not really. I just have a little 32-inch monitor, and I just have it up on its side, so that chat is running from right to left on it. I just flipped the window on it. And then the nice thing about the Restream chat as well is you can make it whatever size you want. I can make it really big if I wanted to, but in the settings you can go to the settings and you can actually in the appearance you can actually you can do all sorts of different little things with it. There we go. See, that's cool. You can actually like have colorized names or no colorized names. Personally, I don't like colorized names. That's annoying. Interesting. That is interesting. Hey, Janelle, how you doing? Seeing Janelle's over on YouTube. I can see Janelle over on YouTube there. It's cool. It's really cool. It allows as a streamer, it allows us a lot more versatility. Red 5, because we can do it on both. We can do it on Kick, we can do it on YouTube, we can do it on Twitch, and then the viewer can decide what is the best platform for them to watch on. Some people don't like Twitch. Some people will not get a Twitch account. Some people don't like YouTube. Although I don't know if I think most people like YouTube. It's just YouTube is not as well known of a streaming platform. But this allows me to stream on all 3 at once. Marcus, hello, longtime viewer, first time commenter over on the YouTube side from Marcus Franzen. Just wanted to let you know I love your content, especially the Long Dark stream. Much love from Denmark. Well, thank you, my friend. Much love back to you as well. Janelle's on the YouTube, exactly. See, and Janelle, now, you know what, Janelle? From now on, I'm going to be able to I'm going to at least stream on Twitch and YouTube most days. I'll be on most platforms, like both, like I'll be on most of the time I'll be on Twitch and YouTube. Kick I'll also throw in there, but Kick is one where I don't think a lot of people are aware of it yet, because it's pretty new, and really there's not a lot of the biggest things on Kick right now are their gambling streams and their just chatting streams, because let's be honest, Kick is a place that people have gone that got kicked off of Twitch and YouTube. Because Kick right now is kind of the wild, wild west. They do have better payoffs on Kick, but that's because they haven't gotten corporatized yet. The corporatization of Kick is not really set in yet. It will, like anything else. Right now, they're really generous with their money, but when it comes down to brass tacks, yeah. Yeah, I've not built out my streamer profile on there at all, Red 5. I basically got my account and I went, oh well, whatever. Are you foreshadowing? Foreshadowing what, Gaming Charlie? Good thing about ruined torches, you can harvest them for a stick. Yes. Yep. Exactly. Yep. And you always, if you have a ruined torch, always harvest it before putting it on the fire, because like King of Hun just said, you get 12 minutes instead of 1. Get kicked off Twitch and YouTube. Oh, no. I'm not gonna, no. I'm just saying that Kick has sort of attracted... Kick right now is kind of the wild, wild west of streaming again. You remember back in the wild, wild west of days of YouTube and Twitch, when pretty much anything went and it was kind of crazy on those platforms? That's sort of what Kick is like right now. But, you know, I'd say, hey, go give me a follow on Kick at least. Give me a follow on Kick, why not? Kicked off Twitch and YouTube, exactly. Their name does foreshadow a little bit. The name is a little bit of foreshadowing, that is for sure. I forgot I haven't mapped up a thing. Got me up on all... You don't have to have me up on all 3 pages, Tylea. I'm just giving people options. You watch on whatever service is good for you. That is the thing, is that it just is, at this point it just gives everybody more options, so. But yeah, Red 5, I was like you. I just went over, in the beginning, I just went to Kick and got my screen name because I wanted to make sure that I, you know, had my screen name over there and I wasn't fighting somebody else for it, or somebody wasn't just going to be a jerk and take it, which does happen sometimes. Hey, good morning, Alice. Hello. So I went over and got that, and then, you know, I never did anything with it. So. That must, oh jeez, that must be a ducky hug. I'm drinking, Laparag? Laparag? I don't know how to say that. Some whiskey, and watching you. Oh, nice. I watch your streams on the weekends, but now I can chat too. Exactly. There you go, Hallis. See, that's what Restream is going to allow, Hallis. It's going to allow you to pick the platform that conforms best to what you want to watch the content on. Whether that's Twitch, YouTube, Kick, whichever one it is, it allows you to sort of be the decider of what you want to watch it on, and then you can go from there. So if you like watching on Twitch, you can watch on Twitch. You like watching on YouTube, you go over and watch it on YouTube. Like watching, even if you like watching on Kick, you can go watch it on Kick. So, there you go. It's a Scotch whiskey. It has its own pronunciation for sure. I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Because there's our YouTube side. And there's the Kick side as well. Now, the only thing that Restream does not allow me to do is I can't chat back. I can't chat through the Restream chat app. I can't chat to Kick. I can only chat to Twitch and YouTube at the moment. Blue is saying Kick is basically a green Twitch. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. If you do this on the weekdays, I'll be able to listen to you on the weekdays, too. I can get YouTube at the office, but Twitch doesn't work. Yes, I will be doing this on the weekdays as well. Pretty much from now on, Hallis, from, you know, unless there's a problem, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously most of the week. There may be some exclusive streams here and there, but that's going to be a little less frequent. Like today, we're going to stream on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick all day long. Well, for our entire time. We're going to stream, we're going to just switch right over at noon to the new game. Okay, I'm back here. You're back here from the green Kick. Yes, Kick is basically a green YouTube, a green Twitch. Work IT has blocked Twitch, but YouTube is not blocked on my work PC. No, not all day. Hey, Jimmy, how's it going? I gotta get out and get some driving going on tonight. Well, the thing is that the guy, that Kick, is run off the same platform configuration that Twitch is. Because they bought it, they're paying Amazon to use it. Amazon doesn't care about Kick because Amazon controls the proprietary software that makes the platform look like it does. And Twitch basically, or a Kick is basically paying them to use that. So Kick is basically, I mean, Amazon is getting money from it no matter what. Let's just put it that way. That's why they don't care. It's not like Kick did not come up with a platform for themselves. They're basically renting it from Amazon. Well, Kick was created by a guy who was kicked off of here, off of Twitch, because he was gambling on stream. He wanted to gamble, and Twitch doesn't allow that anymore, I guess. So he wanted to gamble on stream, and so he started his own thing. And I guess he's really wealthy or whatever, but Kick was started up basically because he could not stream on Twitch any longer. So I don't think he cared too much about, I don't think he cared too much about it. As far as, like, you know, having the platform look the same or whatever. Yeah, the gambling, I mean, if you look at Kick and you look at its top categories, the top category is gambling. Above everything else. And it's because the one of the owners of Kick was a huge gambling streamer, and he wanted a place that he could do it, so he started up his own site. Although, technically, I think the gambling site maybe can get you in trouble, but... And the company that's backing his channel partnered with him on Kick. Well, there you go. There you go. That explains it. Kick is like Twitch, with more gambling and boobs. Yep. Well, Kick has not run into the Kick has not run into the problem that will eventually come to it, and that's the issue, that it will eventually need to make money at some point. Right now they don't care about that. They're like, hey, we don't need to make any money, we're good. You know, that's why they're paying out big time to certain creators. That's why they're, you know, there's a lot of things they're doing right now, which are basically to, it's sort of like, you know, when you start a business, you kind of like take that, I mean, Amazon lost money for 10 years before it made anything, and it's that sort of idea that you got to spend money to make money. So they're spending money now, They aren't really worrying about profits because they're in that early stage still. Where they're trying to grow an audience, bring people over. The thing is that the thing that they're going to run into is just like Mixer. They're paying like 2 or 3 big streamers to be exclusive on their platform, which they think is going to bring people over to their platform. No. Just like them paying Ninja, just like Mixer paid Ninja a ton of money. Yeah, when Ninja was streaming, those people were over on Mixer. The moment Ninja stopped streaming, everybody went back to the other platforms that they were on. They didn't go to other people on Mixer. They went to other platforms that you know, they went back to their second or third streamers that they watched. And they'd go back to Twitch or YouTube or whatever. And that's the thing, is that I think it's a failed business model to pay 1 or 2 big streamers millions of dollars when they could probably come to 50 or 100,000 streamers like myself, be like, hey, we'll give you 10 grand to come over and stream on our platform exclusively. We'll pay you 20 grand this year to come over and stream on our platform exclusively. And if they got 50,000 or 100,000 streamers to do that, they could actually make their platform something. But to pay 1 or 2 big streamers to come over is not even going to move the needle. It'll move the needle for a short little second, but then it won't move then it'll be done. They need to learn to leverage mid-size or smaller streamers who have an audience of, say, you know, anywhere from 100 to 1,000, or even 100 to 200 or 300. They need to learn to leverage those kind of streamers and bring them over to their platform, and they could bring them over for way less. So when I was big on Ninja, I went over to Mixer to watch, but I don't think I ever watched another streamer over there. Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. That's the other thing, House. They don't have that, but and yeah, unless they can offer something better or new, people generally stick with what they know. Hey, Joe King, how you doing? Hello. Deliveroo has never made a profit yet. Well, a lot of companies don't make a profit out of the gate. I mean, Amazon lost money for a decade before it ever made anything. Back when Amazon was a bookseller. Yeah, I'm just saying though, in a perfect world, Gaming Charlie. See, they think. Yeah, oh Jesus Christ. The thing that I think these companies fail to recognize is that, yes, it's nice to get a big streamer on your platform. That one big streamer is a nice little feather to have in your cap. To say, we have Asmongold, or we have Ninja, or we have, you know, Dr. Lupo, or we have, you know, it's nice to have that feather in your cap. But at the same time, that one streamer is not going to make your platform ultimately successful. The success that Twitch has is that Twitch has millions of smaller streamers that bring in, you know, 50 people here, 100 people there, 75 people here that sub to each of their channels. And because they have all those people who have, like, you know, anywhere from 20 to 300 subscribers, that adds up. And the thing is that that's what they need to survive. They can't survive just off of Ninja. Yes, it makes a difference whether he streams or not, or whether he brings you subs or not, but they can't just make it off of that one person. Now, it does make that one person less disposable. Like, if something goes wrong, like, I don't know, this is a Sniper Wolf. If something goes wrong, they won't get rid of that person. Like, if something went wrong on my channel, if I did something against TOS, they would get rid of me like that. They would ditch me. They would dump me like a bad habit tomorrow, with no questions asked, and they'd never let me back. Whereas somebody who's big could do a lot of stuff, and they won't get rid of them. We are currently headed to Forsaken Airfield because yes, Steeler Wolf. Yep. We are currently heading to Forsaken Airfield to finish off the Signal Void quest. So that's the one benefit that a big streamer gets, is they don't get canned as quickly as a small streamer does. But the platform needs lots of us smaller streamers to keep themselves going. And they need that over on Kick as well. I have one more, but I can't post it here. I know we all want self-driving cars. No, I don't. Self-driving cars are a bane of society. You know what comes along with self-driving cars eventually? Regulations on where you can go, when you can go, how far you can go, where you can travel to, where you can go. I mean, it's just, I see the writing on the wall. Everybody thinks self-driving cars are going to be so great. Yeah, just wait till certain agencies decide where you can drive and how far you can drive and when you can go on vacation, because they don't want to have the roads too busy. Yeah, just wait till that happens and let me know how self-driving cars work out for you. They would never do that, would they? No, they would never ever do that. No, they wouldn't do that. No, they'd never intrude on your personal liberties to tell you where you could go and when you can go and where you can drive. Nah, that would never happen. I'm sure self-driving cars are down the road. I don't think the technology's there right now. I think the technology's being birthed right now, but I don't think the technology's quite there yet. And I don't think the public trust is there. I don't think enough people would be willing to give up their autonomy to a self-driving car. I just don't think so. I mean, I know I wouldn't. I would not want a car to be driving itself. That would scare the crap out of me. I would not, I do not want that at all. The only way I'd ever do a self-driving car is if it could parallel park, which I think they already have. Parallel park is fine. I'll be fine with that. Technology is also dependent on predictability, which is difficult in traffic and with people in general. Well, for me, Ty. Oh, thank you so much, King of Hun, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Hallis. Your 4th gift sub in the channel.
King
Thank
of
you so
Hun
much.
gifted a tier 1 sub to Hallis 272. They have given 4 gift subs in the channel.
Well, you know, Hallis, that is true. Some people, older folks, would actually get some of their autonomy back. I'm just saying that you'd lose a lot of other people would lose their autonomy though, because you know that regulations would come along for our own good. Woo, Hallis with the dance. Thank you so much for the dance. Here's the one other thing I see with self-driving cars that's going to be a problem, is the liability issues. What if your self-driving car malfunctions, doesn't recognize someone stepping off the curb, and your car hits that person and kills them? Now, who's at fault? Are you at fault? Or is the company that made the self-driving car at fault? Or is the person who wrote the software for the self-driving car at fault for not recognizing that person stepped off the curb? You know, are the programmers at fault? See, that's the thing, is like, where does and do they absolve those people of liability if something happens? And it's now your liability because you own the car. There's a whole bunch of legal nightmares that are going to be in there, so. Here in the EU, after 2035, all cars need to be zero emission. Well, good luck with your electric grid over there. Good luck with the electric grid. Google the trolley problem. Yes, the trolley problem. I think a scientist I saw, he calculated that if even 30%, I think it was 30% of the American car fleet was electric, our power grid would go dark. There's literally not enough power to power those, to actually recharge those cars. We would have brownouts, blackouts, and we would have to regulate when people actually charge their car, because everybody's going to go home and charge it when? They're going to charge it at night. So you'd have rolling blackouts going across the nation because everybody would be charging their cars at the same time. It's a good idea. It's a nice idea. It's a great, it's a great idea, but again, the technology, the idea is good, but the technology I don't think is quite there yet. I think it's going to take a little while longer for the technology to catch up to where it needs to be to handle some of the logistical problems that they really haven't addressed yet. Because I mean, it's a nice idea. I mean, it's all a nice idea, but I don't know, King of Hunt, if that's even going to be possible. I mean, basically, I think it is a grab to basically tell people that you can't drive your car anymore. I think that's all. I think that's all it is. I think that's all it is. I think they're basically eventually going to just tell you, yeah, you can't drive your vehicle any longer. And you'll be like, well, I can neither afford nor charge an electric vehicle. Not our problem. You can't drive it anymore. They'll be like, not our problem. You can't drive it anymore. Self-driving car would only work if there were a full monopoly in the market, which they can lobby for. But like you said, it can't happen without removing the public of their autonomy. Exactly. Well, that's the problem I have, Ty. That's the problem I have. Is that they would need to remove. You either need to fully. The way that self-driving cars work is you either need to fully remove the human element from it, or not. One way or the other. Because could you imagine self-driving cars with regular people cars on the road? There's still going to be accidents. There's still going to be that sort of stuff. There's going to be all sorts of. There's going to be problems no matter what. In a perfect world, yeah, it would be perfect, but it's not going to be like. It's not going to be like the movies where you see the movies in the future where they have, cars just driving around on their own. Now, one way they could do it, I did read a science fiction book that was very interesting, where they repaved all of the roads, and the cars actually ran on it was almost like they put invisible train tracks on the roads that the cars could run on. You know what I'm saying? Where the car, like, electronically was signaled into the road itself, so it knew where it was, and the road actually guided it to where it needed to be, which I thought was kind of an interesting idea. Not that anybody would use that to ever track exactly where you went or were at any given time if you ever drove your car. Not that they would ever do that. I mean, they would never gather data on where you'd go, who you visited, where you traveled, when you were there. That would never ever happen. Never. Trust us. Cross our heart and hope to die. Scouts honor, they would never ever do anything like that. And if you believe that, I have a nice bridge I want to sell you. We got 7 bridges in Portland. I would love to sell you one of them. They're all for sale. You can buy any one of our fabulous bridges at a very, very low price. Just today. Removing the human element would require a huge reduction in profits for certain industries. Yeah, like social security numbers. They never use those to identify you. No, never. They're only there, Hallis. The social security numbers are only there so that you can get social security when you retire. That's the only reason they're ever there. No, they would never use those to identify anybody. Like insurance, and there would definitely be battles to make it profitable for everyone. Oh yeah. Well, I think with self-driving cars, self-driving cars on a mass scale would be akin to the Henry Ford starting automobiles and wiping out the buggy, the horse-drawn industry. It would be a shift of that magnitude, which has happened before. But I just don't know if the technology's there yet. I don't think it's there quite yet. I think it will be eventually. I think it will one day. I think it's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's ineffable. Well, hello, Mr. Rabbit. You have a horse, you just need a buggy. Oh, they've never spent the Social Security money on anything but Social Security payouts, Alice. That's in a special fund that they only spend on Social Security. Don't you know that? That bridge is looking way more attractive, isn't it? Way more attractive. But yeah, I think self-driving cars are inevitable. But they're gonna have to come up with a really good system for it. And I think that is way down the road. I think that's probably at least 2 generations away. Probably 50 to 75 years down the road before it's like out there in big form. I mean, even electric cars are a ways down the road before that's a general. I think we'll see self-driving cars before we'll see massive amounts of electric cars. Electric cars are cool, but mainly electric cars are owned by people who have a lot of money. You don't see a lot of poor people driving electric cars. I can't afford an electric car. You don't see a lot of lower income people driving electric cars. Let's just put it that way. Hey, Tala, hello. How are ya? I rode my bicycle to school sometimes. I rode my bike to school all the time. Rode my bike to school, took the bus to school. And I think also depending on where you live in the world, makes a lot of a difference too, because some cities are conformed in certain ways where other ones are not. Like our cities here in Oregon, you need a car to get around. I mean, everything is like 10 miles away from each other. You can't just walk everywhere. It's called trains. Electric transport system where everyone's driving the same direction and traffic is regulated. It's called trains. Yes, trains, exactly. Well, and that's the thing too. Yeah, electric vehicles are dependent on infrastructure. And the thing is, who pays for that infrastructure? If it's private companies, I'm all for it. If private companies start putting up electric vehicle recharging stations, fine. But if it's the government trying to do it and force us into doing it, I'm not really okay with that. I don't think that's their place. To me, if the government has to do that, to bring it about, that means it's not popular. If there was really this big popular push to get this done on its own merit, if it actually penciled out, you would see 15 startup companies coming out going, oh, we're going to be the next Exxon or Shell of the electric vehicle area. We're going to put up a vehicle charging station here or there or everywhere. But it doesn't pencil out. See, that's the problem, is that in the end, it doesn't pencil out. And it has to pencil out in some way or another for private companies to actually want to get into it. So until that happens, you know, it'll be a nice little, it's a cool little thing to have, but it doesn't really, until it actually pencils out, then, you know, once it pencils out, people will actually start getting into it, I guess. Bridger, hey, how's it going? Thank you for following over on the Twitch side. How you doing today? We are talking about the future. And like I said, I think electric vehicles and self-driving vehicles are in the future. I think they are. I think it's a matter of time. I don't think the technology is quite there yet. And honestly, I don't know. Knowing what it takes to make an electric vehicle battery, I don't know how feasible that will be. I think not gonna be able to carry this. I think we need to look at other non-emission type vehicles before we go for electric. It takes a lot. One electric vehicle battery, it takes a lot to make one electric vehicle battery. A lot. And most of them are not being made in the US, because if they were made in the US, guess what? they would get sued from here to Kingdom Come on the pollution and the destruction of the earth that they bring about for making one electrical vehicle battery. Guess where most of them are made? I'll give you one guess, and it doesn't end in it doesn't start with a C. Okay, well, it's really cold out there. Well, like here in Oregon, public transport, less than 5% of the people in Oregon, in Portland, use public transport. And public transport has been a huge thing here for 40 years. And less people use it today than they did 40 years ago. So I would disagree. Public transport is important to have, but most people don't want to use it. It's slow, it's annoying, it's crowded. They actually even said here in Portland, they said if 10 to 15% of the people in Portland use public transport, it would bring down it would bring down the entire. There wouldn't be enough buses and trains to hold them all. It's a self-limiting activity because there's not enough infrastructure again to have everybody use it. It's necessary, don't get me wrong. I rode the bus to school a lot when I was going to college. It's necessary to have, but unfortunately public transport is just a piece of the puzzle, in my opinion. Now, if you go to a place like New York, a lot more people use it, but look how crowded the subways are there. Look how crowded the subways are. Look how much crime and stuff goes on them. Look at the problems they have with it. It's a nice thing to have, but I don't know. Businesses in the UK are being built with electric charging points. I guess they get government incentives. Oh, I'm sure they do. They believe me, Joe King, they aren't doing it. They aren't doing it out of the kindness of their heart. I'm sure they're getting some sort of government incentive to do it. So guess what that means? You're paying for it. Even though you don't have an electric vehicle, the majority of us don't have electric vehicles, we are paying for it. So, we are the ones footing the bill on that. I'm looking at your 13th episode and goddamn, the commentary on your ex killed me. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no commentary on my ex ever. I love my ex. She's a wonderful woman. She's a lovely lady. She's a lovely lady. How you doing, Valor, by the way? How's it going, buddy? Tyler, hi, over on Kick. But anyway, I mean, I would love, I'm excited at one day. I'm excited to one day to see flying cars. I don't think they're gonna happen though. I think I'll see pigs fly before I see flying cars in my lifetime. That's why she's an X. Exactly, Grand Laz. That's why she's an X. Yep. In an ideal world, well, but see, the thing is, Gaming Charlie, we don't live in an ideal world. Remember that before vehicles, we had horses literally crapping in the streets. You had to literally walk through horse manure in most cities. The problem with any big city is you have to have some way to get around it. Yes, we are running on multiple platforms, Tala. So, I mean, every system we come up with of transportation is going to be every transportation system we come up is going to have its downsides. I don't think there's any perfect side to it. And even, you know, you put trains or whatever in there, well, that's just more drawn electricity. Electricity, I'm sorry to say, sorry to burst your bubble, but electricity, I know this is shocking. Electricity does not come from unicorn farts and rainbows. Electricity is produced somehow. It's either nuclear, coal, natural gas. You can do some wind and solar, but wind and solar is not The wind only blows some of the time. The sun in England only shines a little bit of the time. So that's not gonna, and even ambient solar radiation is not gonna power it all. Unless you basically have, like, you turn everything into solar. I mean, every inch of a surface is turned into a solar powered something. Solar power and wind is not the greatest. I mean, it helps, it buffers the system, but it's not the main generating power for electricity, you know, in general. You got to have something that you either burn or produce to produce that electricity. Jetpacks for everyone, yes! You just entered a conversation on horse manure, yes, Salty Emo. Oh, nuclear is the way we have to go. Nuclear unfortunately got a very bad rap back in the 80s because of several incidences they had.
It's starting to weigh me down.
With I don't know, Chernobyl, 3 Mile Island, places like that. It got a bad name, but it's still a viable option. And heck, isn't Europe mainly using some nuclear power now? Isn't Europe using a lot of nuclear power right now? I mean, Oregon State University, there was a design for a nuclear power plant that came out of there that is, like, super, super safe. They just need to build it.
Damn.
No electricity comes from the frustration we have with Timberwolf Mountain. Stronger than Nuclear Central, as we say. As we say when Atheenon's plays. Well, that's the thing, is again, solar technology is a great idea, Salty. I think we need to, I think it needs some time to get better before it can collect more of that energy. Only 20% of the energy the sun shines on the panel is converted to usable energy. I didn't know it was that low. I thought it was more than that. I swear it was more than that. Yeah, consumption is growing every year, and solar and wind can't solve the problem. You must be in cahoots with NC power companies since they just decided to build more nuclear reactors. Good. I hope they do. In a video game, what is always the best power source? Nuclear and then fusion. We always step it up, baby. Well, and see, that's the thing is, like, I mean, here in Oregon, it's the funniest thing, because here's the thing that drives me nuts, okay? Here in Oregon, we have hydroelectricity in spades. We have this thing called the Columbia River that runs all the way from Idaho to the ocean. And there's multiple dams along the Columbia River that provide electricity. What do the clean energy people want? They want us to rip out the dams because they don't consider it clean energy, and they consider it bad because a few fish die. Although they're doing lots to repopulate the fisheries and the hatcheries, but those to them are frankenfish because they're not real, they're not natural fish. Although genetically they are exactly the same. Oh no, I kid you not, Valor. I kid you not. There is a whole project to rip out the Columbia River dams. The Columbia and Snake River dams. They want to rip them out, send all that sediment downriver, of course. That's the thing they don't understand is there's about 50 to 70 years of sediment built up behind those dams at this point. They want to send all that downriver. Oh yeah. It's pretty nuts. I mean, and it's all free hydroelectric power too. I mean, hydroelectric power is, like, I think one of the cleanest forms of power around. I mean, there's no emissions coming from it at all. Water turns turbines. Water turns turbines. I mean, how much easier does it get than that? I don't know. I don't know. It just I'm astounded by it. because I've lived here all my life, and hydroelectric power has always been a part of our life. I mean, me personally, I think they should expand hydroelectric in areas that have it. Well, you know, at one point, Hallis, we have a deal with California where Oregon has enough energy that we Is that a box of matches? I just found a box of matches. Oregon actually has a deal with California where we sell them our extra energy during certain times a year. Because we have so much. We have so much energy here in Oregon that we sell them our extra energy. But that's going to be going away because they're shutting down a bunch of stuff here in Oregon that produces energy. So that's going to end. Sorry, California. You won't get our energy anymore. You won't get our energy anymore. Too bad. The name of the place floats to the top of your head, you'll mention it. Yeah, I mean, we have a deal with California. We sell them the extra energy and keep their natural idea to themselves. Yeah, you guys stay down in California. You know, I've met some really nice Californians who've moved up here to Oregon. I've met some really nice people from California. Some really nice people. So, yeah, time to get insomnia, Will. Time to get some insomnia, my friend. So you can't sleep well tonight. Yeah, I've met some really nice Californians. Exactly. Faith is a Californian. Like everything else, I take all people, you know, as an individual. I think individuals are fine. I think, what was it? It was in, I think it was in, what was the movie? The one with Will Smith and Men in Black, where Tommy Lee was telling Will Smith, and he, you know, and Will Smith's like, well, why don't we just tell people that you know, that this would happen? They'd understand. And he was like, yeah, well, you know, a person is a smart, intelligent human being. People are stupid, panicky animals. People as a group are stupid, panicky animals that react collectively and do stupid things. An individual is it can be a smart, intelligent human being, or they can be dumb. But there's lots of variants. But you put a whole bunch of them together, and generally, they're gonna do something stupid. They just are. They get very reactionary. Someone whips them up and they just go, woo, let's go do something dumb. Yeah, mass formation psychosis, exactly. And usually, most of the time when I talk to a person on an individual level, they're absolutely delightful. They're absolutely delightful. They're a nice person. They have no ill intent. They wouldn't harm a fly, you know? Yeah, mob mentality. Hey, Coin Fury! How you doing, buddy? How's it going? Oh my God, you guys have to go over and give Coin Fury TV a follow right now. Go give Coin Fury TV a follow, boys and girls. He is awesome and amazing. Go give him some love. Go check him out. Bam. You'll see him over there in just a second, I hope. No, did I type it in wrong? God damn it. Did I type it in wrong? God dang it, I can't type worth crap. I made you Coinfert. You're Coinfert now. Just don't worry about it. You're Coinfert. There he is. There is that sexy handlebarred man right there.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What's he doing? How are you? Oh, what?
Playing some small land right there. Last playing some Ark Survivalist Ascended. Go give Coin Fury a follow, boys and girls. He is awesome and amazing. We're actually trying something new today, Coin Fury. I'm not only here on Twitch, I'm also simulcast streaming on YouTube and on Kick as well. I'm on all three right now. What kind of crazy technology is this? What kind of crazy world do we live in? What is happening? We live in clown world, my friends. Clown world, I tell you.
Through silent hills of ice and snow, Atheenon creeps.
Hello,
with
Mrs. Honeypot, over on the
torch
YouTube side.
The beasts will hunt by scent and sight. Atheenon sleeps to pass the night. When daylight breaks, Atheenon stalks, while the chat continues on with their talks. A howl rings out to pierce the day. Atheenon hopes his shot won't stray.
Exactly. Thank you, Sanwin. Thank you, Sanwin, for that. For the ode there. For the ode, my friend. It's the ode. Woo! Yes, Miss Honeypot, you can go to Twitch as well. Yes, you can. So basically, you guys can now watch on whatever is your desired platform. If you like Twitch, great. Go watch me on Twitch. If you like YouTube, if YouTube is a better platform for you, you can go watch me on YouTube. If you like Kick is a new streaming platform that's out there. You can go over and you can watch me on Kick. Kick is kind of a newer platform, so there's not a lot of activity over there. But hey, it's all good. So, yeah. But yeah, definitely go give Coin Fury a follow, boys and girls. Coin Fury is a fellow streamer. Met him through playing Long Dark. God, Coin Fury, how long has it been, bro? It's been like, dude, it's been like, what, 3-4 years? It's been crazy. I mean, God, it's crazy to think. How long have you, God, it's been so long. So long. Yeah, it's been like at least 3, maybe 4. I don't know. It's like a time just kind of melts. I mean, especially with the dark years, with the COVID years, you know, a time just kind of like the 2 dark years we don't remember a lot of, you know, we try not to remember a lot of. Yeah, it was the dark years. It was totally the dark years. The sky, the ceiling, the little birds that fly, that's what's up. What's up? Alright, let's drop most of these sticks here. Bam! Look at all them sticks we got. We got a little bit of coal here. How much coal do I have on me? I got 11 freaking coal on me. Okay, that's good though. I like that. I like having that much coal. Oh, you know what I need to drop? I need to drop some water. What's in the plastic container? What's in the box? What's in the box? And still have to come watch the master at work. I don't know about that, Coin Fury, buddy. I don't know about that, dude. You play some pretty crazy stuff, man. I don't know. I just never got into Ark. I never got into Ark. I don't know why I couldn't get into it. I've watched you play it a bunch, and I'm like, dude, that looks pretty cool. And then I tried playing, and I was like, I can't get into it for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. I love you all, but my kid is forcing me out of the house to have fun at the Harvest Festival. Have a great time. Have a great rest of the stream. All right, Faith. Have a good one. Have a good one. I gotta take this sweatshirt off. I am boiling up now. I am boiling up with fever. Ugh. 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 I got my long dark shirt on. Got the long dark shirt with all the different ways you can die in the long dark. Let's go, Big Head. There we go. See, it's got all the different ways. Blood loss and bruising and laceration, sprained ankle, sprained wrist, broken ribs, starvation, dysentery, food poisoning, dehydration, intestinal parasites, burns, infections, cabin fever, exhaustion, electric shock, frostbite, hypothermia, and permadeath. Being distracted isn't there? No, being distracted is not there. I bet that shirt confuses the hell out of people in public. Yes, it does. I've had several people ask, what does your shirt mean? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Come on now, Ath, you're too modest. I'll have to watch Coin Fury TV to compare. Exactly. Go check out Coin Fury, everybody. He is an awesome streamer and a super cool dude too. He's very chill, super awesome guy. Can cabin fever kill you if you well, it can kill you. This is more a shirt of the different maladies you can suffer in the game. Basically, I think it's a list of all these bad things that you can get down here. It's a list of all these. Now, insomnia is not on there yet. Insomnia is not on there yet. We need to get some food, baby. I am hungry. I'm a hungry hippo. Give me some food in my belly. I don't even think I have any food right now, do I? Oh, I do. I do have my prepper's pie. If we get super hungry, we can eat that. I don't want to eat it, but love when I walk straight into a fire. That's not fun. That's not fun, Crystal. But yeah, Tala, cabin fever can outright kill you, but it can, you know, it is a malady that you can get from, you know, from the game. So that's why it's on there, I believe. You can't die from insomnia, but you can die from exhaustion, yes. It takes a long time to die from exhaustion, but you could theoretically die from exhaustion. So we have made it to Forsaken Airfield, boys and girls. We now must wait for either an aurora or for a electric static fog to be able to utilize our transmitter and be able to find the hatch. I know where the hatch is, but if you had enough birch bark tea, could you stay up indefinitely? Probably, yeah. Probably. And coffee. And coffee. So painful, yes. It's painful. That is for sure. One time an aurora kicked in as I was walking over the wires from the corridor in the dam. I've had that happen too, Joe. That's why Joe King, that's why I do not go into the dam. And that's why in the dam and in the maintenance yard in Broken Railroad, I don't move around a lot at night in those at all. Because it's dangerous. Went to Twitch, your cam looked dark on YouTube. I'm looking at YouTube, it doesn't look dark, right? It doesn't look dark? Huh. Doesn't look any darker than the other ones. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't look any darker, but I don't know. I don't know. Coffee and birch bark, maybe it's OP, yes. With no coffee, how long could you live without resting in long dark? Don't know. Never tried it. Never tried it. Yo, Joe King, over on the YouTube side. Isn't that fun? We can be on YouTube, we can be on Twitch, we can be on Kick all at the same time. That is so awesome. Ath looks good anywhere. Hey, me from Florida, how you doing? I think I'm gonna eat a little bit of my pie. Like half. There we go. Got a little bit of our health back and got us a little less hungry. But I think I'll top to the Twitch side as well. There you go. This weather looks really, really bad. I don't know. It just seems like we're gonna get a storm. It just feels like we're gonna get a storm. I don't like the look or the feel of it. It makes me feel nervous. And by the way, my earlier comments about electric cars and all that sort of stuff, you also have to remember, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I am an idiot. I'm not that smart, so I'm just putting that out there. You know, before the comments come in, you're wrong on this, you're wrong on that. I'm probably wrong on everything. And I've accepted that fact in life. I have my opinions though, and they can be right or wrong. But in the end, I'm not a brilliant person, so yeah, I'm a genius. No. That is not true. That is not true. That is the wind, as a matter of fact, yes. But hey, you know, that's the fun thing. We all get to talk about stuff, you know? We all get our opinions, we get to talk about things. That's the fun part. And whether we're right or wrong, yeah, you know. I take a lot of fun in being wrong, you know? I was married for 10 years. I learned to be wrong quite a bit, so I learned to embrace the wrong. When you're married, you embrace the wrong. And you just go, you know I'm wrong, but I'm still gonna fight it. And even though I'm wrong, it's gonna be okay. So fun. Tall on both Twitch and YouTube. So fun. I was married for 8 years. I know what you're talking about. Exactly. You just gotta embrace the wrongness, Alice, and be like, you know, I'm wrong, but I'm embracing it, and I'm going for it. I may be wrong, but I'm strong. Hey, Second Eye Blind. Hello. How are you, my friend? Yes, we got the toucan. It's a little crooked because I took my sweatshirt off. Let's get. And oh, it has a bear on the back too. There's our bear. That's our friend. That's our friend. And then we just have it on the regular way most of the time. Regular way most of the time. Crazy thing is, I'm still wrong, even though we're not married anymore. Well, you know, it never ends, actually, Alice. It never actually truly ends. Good morning, Cindy. Hello. I'm still married and I'm never wrong. Well, of course you're not. Your hubby's always wrong. That's our lot in life. That's one of the see, that's the unspoken vow they never tell us about that should be in our wedding vows. You know, that I'll love you for you know, for better or for worse, and I accept the fact that from now on I will always be wrong. You know, that should be put in there. That should be put in there in the wedding vows. That way it's always up front, and you can just be like, hey, you said it in your wedding vows. You agreed that you would always be wrong. So, come on, stick with it. Don't be a quitter. Don't be a quitter. You're Canadian. You're in love with the game. Oh, I love this game. Is so fun. I have over 6,000 hours in this game, Second Eye Blind, and I absolutely love this game. If you have any questions at all, feel free to ask. We're just kind of freestyling, going over here to the airfield right now, because we're doing the signal void. We spent 50 days in every zone consecutively. And so we finished that challenge up, and now we are going to the airfield, and then we're going to be going over to the signal void cache here in Forsaken Airfield. And we're, you know, it's fun. I'm in Oregon. I'm practically half Canadian. Oh, well, I'm not. I'm an honorary Canadian, maybe. Ruined venison raw. So this is all raw. These are all raw. Well, I'll cook these up. I'll cook them up. I don't care. Let's cook them up. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm a hungry hippo. Raw meat down the chute? No. We'll go cook it up. I left stuff here, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I left stuff here. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Alright, let's get the fire started with that. There we go. I don't need to use a torch anymore because I have fire making level 5. But it's always good to use a torch when you're making fires at lower difficulty levels. Or at lower fire making skill level. That is for sure. It was 33 degrees outside when I got up today, Cindy. 33. I couldn't believe it. You've seen me eat raw meat before? I have eaten raw meat before. That is true. That is true. I have eaten the raw. I've eaten that raw stuff before. I'm gonna prepare one of those. Yeah, not on purpose. I didn't eat it on purpose. It just kind of happened. Let's prepare up the large prepared acorn. Nice. It's 17 centigrades outside and I'm in shorts. It's cold here. It's up to 36 now outside. It's a cold freaking day out here. Okay, these are all small pieces, but that's okay. That went down without chewing. Yeah, I don't chew very much. We just kind of swallow it. We swallow it whole. Slop. It's kind of like we're like one of those birds, you know, that just like gets the food and just kind of kicks its head back and just like it goes right down its gullet. It's the reason I had parasites twice on my run. Oh, you ate raw meat? I've done that before and gotten parasites too. And you know the funny thing is, Uncle Trevor, I've done it before where I've eaten parasite possible meat before, and it's never given me parasites, but of course when I eat it raw, it always does. It always gives me parasites. Because that's just the way it works. We got hour 55, let's get 2 liters of water. Sleep for an hour. Cartoon shows where they eat sandwiches. Exactly. What is an ostru? I don't know what an ostru is. I'm not sure what an ostru is there, my friend. Could you explain to me what an ostru is? I'd like to know what an ostru is. Can't look at pelicans again after seeing videos of them scooping up live birds and they flap around in their gullet. Ostrich? An ostrich? Like an ostrich? Hey look, we left some stuff for ourselves. This is probably ruined by now. Yep, that's ruined as well. Sad days, sad day. Oh! Oh, snap a doodle frickin' day. Snap a doodle day. Okay. All right. It's all right. It's okay. Wow. Okay then. Let's throw those in there. Alrighty.
Anything for a drink right now.
Seen so many new items I haven't seen before. Can you craft it? You cannot. I found that out a little too late, J-Car. If I had known that, I would have just left him. So here's the trick, boys and girls. You can use a ruined bedroll without using. You can use a ruined bedroll to make an improvised bedroll. So you always want to make the improvised bedroll and utilize that if you can. But don't do it ahead of time, because unless you can maintain them, those improvised bedrolls will get ruined and you can never do anything with them again. What clothes are we wearing? I have double bear skin. I have a aviator hat. I could also wear the rabbit skin if I wanted. Over a toque. I have rabbit skin gloves, deerskin pants and boots. I have the new improvised insulation, which is awesome. And we have a 30-degree warmth bonus right now. 30 degree warmth bonus at the moment. Yes, 30 degree. I always said the person who comes up behind Atheenon in a survival game is going to have an easy time. Yes, they will. Can I make a prepper's pie? What am I missing from a prepper's pie right now? Oh, I need to have the right item out. So we have to get the skillet. And prepper's pie, baby. Oh, yeah. We can actually make another one if we get 4 more mushrooms. Oh, heck yeah. Boom. Boom. Yeah, Budweiser, there's all you have to have the DLC, but there's all new recipes in the game. Prepper's pie being an amazing one. Check this out. See where my health is at right now? I have half a prepper's pie left. If I eat this one, now my health has gone up. You get health back for eating prepper's pie. You get 25% health back immediately when you finish a prepper's pie. 25%. It's nuts. But look at the but the thing is, you have to have cooking 5 to make it in the first place because it's a cooking 5 recipe. You have to find the recipe. Then you have to have an acorn ground, 4 mushrooms, 2 burdock root, a cooking oil, and salt, and water to make it. So it takes a lot to do. Gonna go pick a film to watch. All right, Mrs. Honeypot, have a good one. We'll see you later. I'm not very good at killing ptarmigan. Maybe you can show me how it's done. It is tough, Gaming Granny. It is tough. It takes a lot. You have to sneak up to them. You can't. The easiest. So the best way to do it, Gaming Granny, is make some of the fire hardened arrows. Fire hardened arrows are probably the best way to do it. And to make the fire hardened arrows, you have to have 5 sticks and 5 feathers. So you're saying if I get mauled by a bear and eat that, I'll have some health? Exactly. Yeah. If you can eat it, if you can eat the, what is it, 1,000 calories, you'll get your health back. Yep. If you can eat the 1,000 calories that it has in it, you'll get 25% health back. But you have to be able to eat it. Yeah, you've done that, but how do you sneak up on them? You have to crouch. You have to crouch to do it. So getting the ptarmigans before level 5 is kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Getting them before level 5 is a little bit of a trick because you'll usually only be able to get 1 or 2 of them. Now, the other thing you can do, Gaming Granny, is you'll watch the ptarmigans. They'll move around a lot. There will always be one ptarmigan that like kind of goes off from the rest of them. You want to target that one. Because even if you scare that one away, it won't scare the rest of the flock away. So you want to target the one that's kind of away from all the others. If we can find a ptarmigan nest, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, you always want to target the lone ptarmigan because he'll be easier to take out and he won't run away. He won't make them all run away. Hey, Robbo, how you doing? Are they bringing in crafting as in restoring some buildings? No. I doubt there will ever be building restoration in the game. Building restoration, I don't believe, is on the roadmap at all. They are going to be bringing in a, what is it? They're calling it base customization. I don't know what exactly is going to be entailed in that. I don't know if we're going to be able to customize any building, or if there's just going to be a specific building we can customize and add shelves to or add containers to. There's supposed to be some sort of building customization coming in, but I don't think it's going to be widespread. And it's down the road. It's not even going to be in any DLCs this year. So that's going to be a ways down the road. Right now, the big thing they're coming out with in the big thing they're coming out with at the end of this month, early next month, is the Travois is going to come out, which is going to be something we can put behind us and carry large weights behind us. Yeah, no roof building. Nope, no roof building. You won't be able to fix the Mountaineer's hut. I see you there. I see where you're going. I want to fix the Mountaineer's hut just as badly as you do, my friend. That damn Mountaineer's hut. It's always damn cold in there. And I want to fix it too. But no, they're not going to do that. They're not going to let us do it, unfortunately. Shame, yeah. It's a shame. Shame, ding, ding, ding. Shame. The other thing you can do also with this acorn grounds is you can make them into coffee. You can actually make coffee. You have to gather the acorns, crack them into prepared acorns, combine those into a large prepared acorn, which is 4, and then you can take that and grind it into acorn grounds, which combined with the burdock root and a couple other ingredients that I have on me, make a beautiful prepper's pie, which gives us increased max stamina. It lowers our max carry weight by 3 kilos, gives us 25% condition, and if you have a cabin fever risk, you can get rid of some of that cabin fever risk when you eat it as well. All of the different recipes give you something. Like Stalker Pie gives you a thing that gives you the rest benefit for 6 hours, which is just like drinking an herbal tea. It also gets rid of cabin fever. Now the other pies, these ptarmigan, rabbit, and venison pies, give you max carry weight, gives you 3 extra kilos of max carry weight that you can have. So you can get more of that. Now these, the peach pie and the rosehip pie, they actually give you back rest, but they do give you a headache. It's sort of like the go juice. It's sort of like a go juice in a food form. And then things like the Thompson's Family Stew, the venison stew, trout stew, these all give you things as well. I think Thompson Family Stew gives you, more stamina, gives you 3 hours of rest benefit, but it does give you more tiredness. Camber Flight Porridge gives you max condition, gives you more max condition, and it gives you a headache. Ranger Stew gives you max condition plus rest, but also gives you fatigue. So different things give you different stuff. But the Prepper's Pie is the only one that gives you back actual condition. Made it just in time for me to crack my nuts. You bet. But yeah, all the new recipes are really cool. They've done a good job with those. I really like them anyway. I think they're pretty cool. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of stuff in here. I'm going to leave that in here too. How many arrows do I have now? I got 40. Okay. We are good. So I'm going to actually leave some of the arrows here too. Oh, I can't put that many in there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this toolkit because I don't need it on me. Drop this pry bar because I don't need it on me. Drop the heavy hammer because I don't need it on me. Oh, I brought the heavy hammer here so I'd have a heavy hammer at the forge. We finally have a heavy hammer at the forge in Forsaken Airfield, boys and girls. I forgot. Thor's hammer is here. The food system is nice, but I warn people, don't expect to. It's not going to make or break your game, especially on Interloper. It's fun to play around with, and I would definitely recommend getting a Prepper's Pie and keeping it on you because it gives you that nice health boost when you need it. But it's not going to save your game. It's not so massively unbalanced that it ruins the game. That's the problem. That's the good thing about it. Any tips for surviving on Interloper? Apart from drinking Rescue Tea, do weapons drop on Interloper? No. The biggest problem most people have with Interloper is that unlike every other difficulty level of the game, there are no weapons, no hatchets, no knives. So you get no bows and arrows, you get no knives or hatchets. You have to craft all that yourself. And a lot of the best clothing in the game is gone as well. On Interloper, the best pants you can get are the combat pants. The blue underwear, the thermal, is the best you can get. Decent wool socks are the best you can get there. You can't get climbing socks. Thin wool sweaters and hockey jerseys are the best shirts you can get. The Mackinac jacket is the best coat you can get, unless you find the aviator jacket, which is pretty rare. The aviator cap is the best cap you can find, but usually the rabbit skin cap is the same. It just weighs a little bit more. The improved insulation is now an item you can make, which is better than the head wrap. The head wrap used to be the best secondary accessory. Now you can make a improved insulation with a little bit of ptarmigan down and some cloth, so that helps out a lot, Robbo. Other than that, the main trick with Interloper, especially in the beginning of it, is the first thing you need to do is find matches. Matches will either matches or some way.
Crazy right now.
No expedition parka on Interloper. No expedition parka. No parkas whatsoever. No pea coats. No military jackets. None of that. Interloper has way less clothing than all the other modes of the gameplay do. Yeah, Interloper definitely is more self-help than most of the other game modes. You have to find everything for yourself. All right, so I've got some of that here. I can leave a few more of those here. I'm gonna leave a leather here as well. I'm going to leave 2 of the acorn grounds. I'm just kind of emptying out a few things I don't need. I'll leave a couple coffees. My clothing's all good. Isn't there a top tier sweater that spawns in the CH mine? I don't know if it spawns there or not. I've heard that it did spawn there. I haven't heard of anybody recently that's got it there, though. I'm gonna leave some of the matches here, too. Let's just leave like 100 matches. Yeah, if that stuff appears in Interloper, it probably is a bug. It probably is. Yeah, knives and hatchets that appear in Interloper, it's not something you can count on. That's for sure. I wouldn't bank on those appearing. I heard cougars are going to be in the DLC. It depends on how they work. If they're less buggy than the Timberwolves, yay. If the cougars aren't buggy, I'll be very, 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 very happy. Dude, we got 69 viewers on Twitch. Let's get 69s in chat, boys and girls. It's 69 time. Woo woo! 69, my folks. Yeah. Get some 69s up in chat. My favorite number. 69, dude! And Cindy just cheered 69 bits!
Cindy 62 cheered Dex 69.
Thank you for the 69 bits there, Cindy. But, to practice the bow and arrow in the game, the best thing you can do, Robbo, is go shoot at rabbits. Make a bunch of, and to switch between regular arrows and your fire hardened, you hit R when you have the bow out. Now I have fire hardened arrows out. And then you can hit R to go back to regular. Go make a bunch of fire hardened arrows and go shoot at rabbits. It'll wear down your bow, but who cares? Your bow is not. You will have plenty of maples, believe me. Maple is never going to be a problem in the game. It seems like it is in the beginning, but maple will never be a problem late game. Go shoot a bunch of rabbits. That will help you practice with the bow. It's sort of like, you know in the game, in the movie Dodgeball, where he's like, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Like a new day is dawning.
Well, in Interloper, if you can hit a...
I need to drop something.
I must have dropped that somewhere. If you can hit a rabbit, you can hit a moose, or you can hit a bear, or you can hit, it's sort of those things where the rabbits are a good thing to practice on, and try taking long shots at them. Try taking long shots at the rabbits, because if you can hit a rabbit from a long distance away, it sort of helps you gauge the range, and you also get skill ups for every rabbit you hit. Every rabbit you hit is a skill up. So go snipe them bunnies. Bunnies are a great thing to snipe. They'll really they'll give you a good idea of what you can hit and how far away, and they don't run away with your arrows. That's another very nice thing. The bunnies never run away with your arrows. So why do I have a feeling the bear's gonna be over here again? I was like, oh, I know where I have food. It's in the bear's cave. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah. Let's go over to the bear's cave. Because we got food there. We can go shoot another bear. Hey, Ashy, how you doing? How's it going? But yeah, hunting rabbits is probably the best way to not only up your bow skill, but to practice on shooting targets in general. The bow is more about shooting accurately than actually hitting the animal. And if you can hit the animal in the face or like the chest area, you have a better chance of killing them than you do if you hit them like in the butt. Why do I have 39 arrows, Joe King? It's a flex. Nothing more. Heck, I left arrows behind. I left some arrows behind. I'm good. I got 39 arrows because I'm just flexing my arrowy muscles. I'm telling the game who's boss. Because they can take my life, but they can't take my freedom. Or my arrows. There's a hunter's blind right over there. I do have 40 arrows. Yes, I have 40. It just seemed like a nice round number, you know? There's a deer right over there. Just chilling out. Chilling out by the lake. Like, hey guys, how's it going? How you doing? We only have the one cache, and it's up there by Justy's hovel. We could just kill the bear here again. I hope one day you have 69 arrows at one time. Hey now. I could have 69 arrows at one time. Someday. $40 arrows so you can turn them into a crutch. I never got the moose in this zone. Makes me super sad. I never got the moose in this zone. Makes me sad not on the fact that I didn't get the moose, but least favorite region? My favorite region is Hush River Valley. Least favorite region, it's probably just based on how useless it is. I think that's the bear right over there. Yep, there's the bear right there. Based on how useless it is, I would have to say Black Rock or Bleak Inlet. The moose in this zone is over by the little island there, by the fishing hut on that side of the island. Yeah, Black Rock is probably one of my least favorite zones, just because as an interloper player, Black Rock does not offer much to the game for us. There's very little in Black Rock that we need. The milling machine is about the only thing, and that's kind of a late game thing. So here's how we're going to hunt the bear, boys and girls. We are going to get to a spot the bear cannot get to. Or actually a spot that we can jump off of if we need to. We can jump right down there.
The power in the verse can stop me.
Oh, look at that. We even jumped off, but he went down, baby. He went down. Hello, Mr. Bear. Yes, I hurt myself. I hurt myself today to see if I still bleed. Woo! Let's go. Actually, you know what? No. I'm hungry. Woo! Woo! I jumped off the edge just in case. You know, it could have gone the other way for us. It could, we could have not killed him. But, you know. You can cover the fire using the bear's butt. Yes and no? I want to say yes, but at the same time, not really. It used to be yes, it did it all the time. Now, we used to have meat in here. Okay, there is a little bit of meat left back here. Okay. I was going to say, we used to have food in here. But I think we ate most of it up.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Nom, 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 nom. I wanted the jump shot. Yeah, it was a 360 no-scope jump shot. That's what it was, Second Eye. We wanted to pull that special 360 no-scope jump shot on the bear. All right. That! He's like, that! I hate to do it, but we're gonna ignore the bear.
Just can't sleep.
Actually, though, can I find my way up there? That's kind of tough in this weather. I wish I could. I mean, we have the receiver. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It is time. It is time. Let's go. Let's go. It's hard to find our way up here, but with this, at least we can follow the signal. I wouldn't want to go up there. I wouldn't want to go up there otherwise. Manicus, how you doing? Always a pleasure to see this playthrough. Well, we are in the final stages of it right now. Like the final stages. Well, the good news is that we have our receiver. Are there any hidden bunkers in the airfield? That's where we're going right now. Oh, you know what we do need? We need 4 more mushrooms. We are actually going to the bunker in the airfield right now. There is an actual bunker in the airfield. But you have to be on the last stage of the Signal Void quest to be able to do it. I don't know if I think I can get up here. It's hard to see right now because of this damn electrostatic fog. Oh, I already have insomnia. I already got it. Queen Felicia, hello over on Twitch. Yeah, I already have insomnia. Insomnia is already set in, folks. And by the way, boys and girls, this morning we are doing our first official live stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick all at the same time. So we are on all 3 platforms right now. So pick your poison, pick what works best for you, and go for it. Live streaming on multiple platforms is now a thing Twitch is allowing us to do. Yeah, insomnia is already set in. It sets in really fast. It's almost unavoidable. It's ineffable. We gotta go up and around, I'm pretty sure. Yep, we gotta go up and around. Wish we could see cross-platform messages. Hey, I can't stay, bro. I'm a little busy, but want to stop by and give our guys support. Hey, thank you so much for the support, my friend. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. There we go. Open this hatch up, my friends. Woo! We found it. We found it. Oh, hells yeah. Oh, I knew we'd find it. I knew we'd find it. Search bunker for clues. For bunker Omega for clues. Now we get the spooky music. And thank you to everybody who came by last night for my little impromptu Dyson Sphere stream, where we just were testing out the restream stuff. I really appreciate you coming by and hanging out and letting me know how it was all working and stuff. That was awesome. This place seems bigger than it was before. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I think this is only like the second or third time I've actually done this.
Wonder who owns this stuff.
I know. Who owns this stuff? I wonder. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Too heavy.
What's too heavy? That actually that is a workbench. There's a workbench in here. I didn't realize there was one. There's the transcript. Let's grab that.
Entry 17, Project Medical Officer.
If you're on YouTube, you get Twitch chat on the stream, and you get YouTube chat. That is true.
Members. Interviews reveal that the deeper the recall exercise, the greater the distortion. Consolidation failures appear in each patient, no matter the subject content. So far, these have yielded little actionable data. We do, however, hold out hope for a treatment strategy to apply away from their work environment. Proximity to the site of exposure is my last best guess. Behavioral changes are becoming more alarming. I will be including the following transcript excerpt in my summary report, to be followed with project leads before team extraction, should it occur. We're almost finished. Please stay calm. Where has your mind settled then? Focus on the last image, please.
We just wanted to get out. To burn it all down. Or did we? I had it there, but I lost it again. I can't remember what it was. He said he'd stand with us if something went wrong. What did we do? What did they make us do? They can't get away with this.
Makes you feel icky. It's not very long. So there is supposedly, so just to let you know, I will be looking into the whole Twitch, the chat thing, Tala. There is supposedly a way to get that chat that's over there to be the combined chat from all the platforms. Like they have an integrated, thing on Restream where you can put it over there. So I'm gonna look into that and see if that is a possibility we could explore as well. Hey, Blue Dino! Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. There's an electrical wire in there. The chat has become one. Hey, we got some more matches. Not that we need more matches, but we got more matches. I'm happy with that. I ignored that security log because we're gonna explore the rest of this before we before we do that. I'm not expecting much in these draws. I don't think the draws will have a whole lot in them. Now, do these bunkers appear on survival mode? They do if you are doing the bunkers appear on survival mode if you're doing the Signal Void Tails. And the Signal Void Tails, they start here in Forsaken Airfield. You have to go to the airfield, the tower, the big old control tower, and you have to find the shortwave radio at the top. And once you find that, it'll trigger this Signal Void Tail, which makes you go and repair transmitters in 3 zones, and then you can go to Bleak Inlet, Pleasant Valley, and Hush River, find the bunkers there, bunker Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, and then you come back here. Once you found those, you come back here and look for this one. So this one basically this one leads you to the others. We got a can of ham! That's the first can of ham I've got. I'm very excited. Yes, we just found the corn and ham. But you can only find him in here. Corn behind the cardboard box? Where? Which cardboard box? Oh god, there's 2 right there. Oh my god. There's 2 right there. 2 more. That's like 3 cans of corn, although we can't do anything with them. Which sucks. I mean, we can do something with them. Well, you can eat them. There's one recipe that takes corn, redacted, and that's the I think it's the camber. Oh, there's the special baklava. The baklava. I call it a baklava. Balklava. There is a recipe you can use for them. Here, I'll show you. Let's put this away. So we got a new piece of equipment. The technical baklava. I can repair that. And then we can wear that on the inside. There we go. It's basically the same as a the thing is that it's basically the same as a wool toque. It has better windproof, but you couldn't wear this hat. You can only wear this. You can only wear that on the inside. So you can only wear it on the inside. So the recipe that takes corn is the, let's see, which one is Thompson Family Stew, which takes 4 carrots and 2 potatoes and 2 broth. So the 2 potatoes and the 4 carrots are really hard to come by. So it's one of those where, yeah, the Thompson Family Stew is nice, but the 4 carrots and 2 potatoes is a hard road to hoe in Interloper. You don't get a lot. You don't necessarily get a lot of carrots and potatoes in Interloper. So that's going to hold you back from making it. So generally, you just eat the corn and the ham and call it a day. I don't really save them up because I'd rather make other things. You know what I'm saying? Now there might be, sometimes they'll hide clothes behind the curtains. Paved highway is a hard road to hoe. It is. We are looking very tactical now, Second Eye Blind. Very tactical. There's a lot of cloth in here too, which is nice. If you're running low on cloth, this is a great place to come to.
Better find some water.
Okay, let's drink some water. Baklava, Turkish delight. Baklava, Turkish delight. It might be. Like, I'm gonna tear this down I want to see what's behind it. See, look at that. There's a stuffed bunny behind it. And there's a book. See, there's a book behind it. Baklava is has some Russian meaning. Here's the bathrooms. Oh, these toilets have no water in them. Interesting. No toilets, no toilet water for us. No toilet water for you. Hey, look, there's some ruined wool socks, though. The pot here on the shelf. Now, somebody see another can of corn in here that I missed? Or did I get it? There's a book. Very atmospheric music. Dun dun dun. Bathroom. Bedroom. Exit. Already been in there. The only ham you see is me. Hey-o! Well, that's kind of true. All right, here we go. Let's check out the security chief's log. Actually, let's eat our ham. Yum yum, ham is gone. Yummy yummy, we ate the ham. Let's eat some corn. Long Dark does have great music. My dogs want to play badly, so I'm going to head out. All right, Second Eye Blind, thank you for coming by. And take care, my man. If you have any other questions, my friend, just come back and ask anytime you want to.
Whatever happened here, it's not a virus. Or any known pathogen. At least that's what the doctor tells me. There are no visible injuries.
Nope.
Only invisible ones. My symptoms have just started, but they track what the others have gone through. Things are starting to get fuzzy, just like with them. Faces I can't remember. Like an old photo. Blurry around the edges. Crumbling. The few men left up here can't be trusted to care for themselves. We've had to lock them in their quarters to keep them from wandering off. We tried going a different way, more psychological. We had a little luck at first, and then it all collapsed again. Rudiger hasn't been back to see us since we took the machine offline. I'm struggling myself, and holding out for the resupply he promised. Will it get here in time? I've changed, somehow. The men, the medical officer, all of us. But not him. Not Rudiger.
Not Rudiger.
He'll want the research. It shows some bizarre benefits, even if it's come at a price. Rudiger found what he was looking for. He can keep it.
He can keep it. And that should... Mission completed. Signal Void is done. We have completed Signal Void, boys and girls. Hey, Hydroshot, how you doing? So what have we all been up to? Well, we have completed 682 days in the Long Dark. We have been to every zone and been there for at least 50 days. We finished our 50-day challenge. We just finished up Signal Void, and we are now going to head back to the Transfer Pass, and we're going to camp in Transfer Pass. What do I get for finishing the Signal Void? Well, the final, in reality, we don't get that much. We get the pleasure of being able to do it. The reward you get for getting to the end is you do get the technical balaclava and some ham. Got the balaclava and some ham. What more do I need but balaclava but ham? Balaclava and the ham by itself is enough. It is enough. It is Knuff. I am Knuff, okay? As the Dead Sleep Challenge, is there any guaranteed spawns for matches that are known of? As the Dead Sleep is exactly like Interloper with no health. No health regen. So you're getting, so the match spawns, you'll probably get matches. Well, you start always at the lighthouse in Bleak Inlet. I believe there's matches or a flare. You'll probably have to use flares in the beginning, but there's either matches or a flare down at the fishing little huts down there. And if it's not there, there'll be some matches over at the cannery. Does it weigh less? Oh, it's 0.2 instead of 0.25. That's a good point. Good point. So there'll probably be some matches at the cannery. It's a lot different now, Robbo, because they moved a lot of the match spawns around. A lot of the matches do not spawn where they used to in the game. Oh, look at that. We got meat here. Isn't that lovely? Yum, yum. Long Dark has been one of my most calming game I've ever enjoyed just exploring. With the new update, Cougars, not yet, no. No Cougars quite yet. The Cougars probably won't be out until next year sometime. The new update's going to have the travois in it. There's going to be some new clothing in it. Maybe a new recipe or two. There will also be on your actual character. You'll actually have gloves on your hands now. But yeah, the Cougar. They've been to be honest, they've been talking about the Cougar for a long time. I don't know when the Cougar's actually going to happen. Let's just be honest about it. I don't know when the Cougar's actually going to happen. They've been talking about Cougar for a long time. It's been floated out there forever. And it's been something they've been putting around, but they are going to do it. They are going to do it. When you first start As the Dead Sleep, be sure to check the fishing hut by the house. I've gotten matches there when I didn't find them at the house. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Xylok, is that whole little fishing area down there can have them. Age gap has to be 20 years? I get out of Bleak Inlet easy, but then don't find nothing until I hit Broken Railroad. Every time I spawn in Lighthouse, I just get a flare gun only. I get a flare only. Well, usually my path, Robbo, has been to go from Bleak Inlet to the, I actually do Bleak Inlet as one of the last places I go. I usually go Bleak Inlet to, Forlorn Muskeg, go to the Forge, because there's usually stuff there. Then I go over to Mystery Lake and loot all that up, go through Coastal Highway and loot that, and on from there. And then I usually go Desolation Point, Pleasant Valley, Timberwolf Mountain, and then circle back into Hush River Valley and Bleak Inlet at the very end. And usually I try to do a forge run when I get to Desolation Point. That way I have a bow and an arrow, a knife, and a hatchet. I love this game. Got perturbed lately, though. I've been playing so long on Xbox, I forgot I had the base game on Game Pass. So I bought the expansion, then it went off Game Pass. Now I can't... Oh, no! Really, Dizzy? Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm back because my dogs got tired of me already. Dogs are very fickle creatures that way. Dogs are very fickle creatures that way. Okay, let's get to the door here. I think that's the door right there. Yep. Using our bedroll flashlight. Contacted Hinterland a month ago and haven't heard anything. So you own the expansion, but you don't have the game on Xbox anymore. Because it's not on the Game Pass. Cougar underwear will attract wolves and bears from all over the map. Maybe it will. I think that's kind of weird they'd even let you buy the expansion if you didn't own, like, outright own the game. That seems kind of... I don't know, that seems kind of wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because they had to know at some point it was going to go off Game Pass. And who would just want to own the expansion? You know, nobody's just going to want to own the expansion they can't play without the base game. You'd think that it would have to be a requirement. It'd be like, no, you have to own the base game before we'll even sell you the expansion. That's so weird. I mean, and now I guess you could argue from the other side, maybe they didn't know that the game would come off a Game Pass. Maybe it was not their choice to have it taken off a Game Pass. It could be on Xbox's side. I mean, I'm just trying to, give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think it's actually true, but it could be on Xbox's side that they didn't have anything to do with it. That's a ducky hug. I'm not falling for it, Duke. I'm not falling for it, buddy. It's not gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. It's not working, my friend. Okay, we got a storm out here, which is not making me happy. I will get you. I will get you. No, you won't. You won't get me. You think you will. Oh, Jesus Christ. We just poke our head out and we're like, yep, still blizzard. Still blizzard out there. Still a blizzard. I need another soda. Okay. Let's eat a can of corn, because they're just heavy. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab a soda real quick. I'm going to grab a sody. I let my cereal get all soggy.
I'm doing stuff, Lori. Things,
I have to be very careful with what I put on the counter because I got sugar ants in my house. Damn sugar ants come out this time of year because it starts getting cold outside, so they all come inside. Those damn sugar ants. Where can you find canned corn? You can only find it in the Signal Void bunkers. You can only find it in the bunkers that the Signal Void is attached to. Really? Seriously? So right now we're up here at Justy's Hovel. I'm gonna go map that Signal Void bunker up. But if you take a look here, here's where you enter the zone. Here's the airfield. Justy's Hovel is up over here, and the Signal Void bunker's over here. But you can only get the canned corn in the Signal Void bunkers. It doesn't spawn on Interloper. It doesn't spawn anywhere else. Is it possible to uncover the bunkers without first getting the thingy? No. You can actually find where the snow is. It's very obvious. It's a big hump of snow. You can actually find where they are redacted, but until you actually have the transceiver and it's an aurora or a electrostatic fog, and the transceiver leads you to it, you cannot open it up then. You cannot open it up until you have those. Oh wow, I got a cabin fever risk. Nice. I'm curious. Oh, we get to try this out. We get to try this out, boys and girls. I've not tried this out yet. Let's see what it does. Yeah, once it's open, you can access it no matter what. I want to try this out. We're gonna give this a shot. It's still a storm. Still a storm. Yeah, all the bunkers are open once you open them. We've got cabin fever. Wow, that cabin fever, you just saw it drop. That was wild. So what's the deal with what's SV? What is it? What is SV? Doing SV DLC as well. Signal Void. Oh, Signal Void. Signal Void. What is the story? Oh, okay. Signal Void. Sorry. I was like, SV? What are we talking about? All I can think of is Signal Void. SUV. Like the TV shows. Like CSI SUV. Law and Order SUV. So Signal Void, the story basically... Oh, our insomnia just got healed. So basically the story behind Signal Void is you go across and you find these 3 bunkers. One in Bleak, Pleasant Valley, and Hush River Valley. And they basically are giving you clues about what happened on Great Bear Island. It sounds like there's something called Rudiger's machine that is causing people to forget their memories. It's causing great disturbances in electromagnetic stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez. Hydroshot, thank you for the 3-month resub there on the Twitch side. Appreciate that very much.
2106 gifted a tier 1 sub to Hydroshot 2012.
That was King of Hun gifting a tier 1 sub. Oh, out to Zodiac. Well, welcome Zodiac in. Thank you so much for gifting out that tier 1 sub there. To Zodiac, hi Duke, thank you for gifting out a tier 1 sub to Hydroshot.
Tier 1 sub to Zodiac.
Oh, you guys are too kind. Getting those gift subs out there. Duke and King of Hun, you guys are super champions. Thank you for gifting those subs out there. I have to look up at Twitch chat when that happens, so. So basically the Signal Void is just giving you a little bit of history of the area. Giving you a little bit of history of what's going on. Now in addition, there are caches you can find. This transceiver has the bunker setting, and then it has the cache setting. And you can find caches buried around the world as well. On Interloper, I wouldn't worry about the caches. The best thing I got out of a cache was a pair of wool socks. That was the best thing I got out of a cache. Pair of wool socks. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not gonna make or break your game. I'm just saying. Now I'm curious. Our cabin fever's at 31. This whole day. That's weird. Our cabin fever's actually going down. Oh, now it's nice out. Of course it is. Of course it's nice out. Oh, I've gotten sticks. I got a stick out of a cache, and I got a stone out of a cache. I'm just saying the best thing I've gotten out of any of them was a pair of wool socks. But I have actually got a stick out of a cache. And I got a stone out of a cache, too. No, not a piece of coal. A stone. An actual, like, stone. It's like, here, have a stone, Atheenon. We know you like stones. I was like, really? Really? A stone. Really? It was like, wah, wah, wah. Hey there, Timmy. What do you want to add to the cache? I want to add a stone, Daddy. I want to add a stone. What were you going to test out just now? I'm gonna test out the, before, I'm trying to get myself as hungry as possible. Dang it, I got myself hungry. I was gonna test out the, pie and see if it got rid of, how much cabin fever it got rid of. No, that's not it up here. The cash rewards on Interloper need to be tiny bit better. For the risk that we the risk that we incur trying to get the caches, we need better rewards. Okay. Okay, got rid of him. That's good. There's a trick to eat corn twice. You can eat 90% and then use 10% for the recipe. Oh, well, that's a glitch they'll take out. I'm sure that's not something they intended. All right, let's map this up. We're mapping up where the hatch is, boys and girls. There we go. See, there's the hatch right there. Bam! We got the hatch. We got the hatch. We got the hatch, baby. Baby! Let's go ahead and sleep in here tonight. Let's sleep in here tonight. Get a little bit more.
Can't feel my feet.
A little bit more cabin fever. Our cabin fever right now is at 27. I want to get it up a little higher and see if we can heal some of it. Too rusty. Couldn't remember redeem quick enough. Too rusty. Redeem not quick enough. That's the bathroom. Where's the bedroom? Bedroom's down here, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, which one? Do we want the bed with? I want the bed with the teddy bear. I want to sleep with a teddy bear. That's where I want to sleep. Okay. That's what I want to do. I know, I'm gonna cuddle up with a teddy bear. Okay. Past time for 4 hours. Do you think they'll bring out more challenges? Oh, I think there's gonna be another part of the story, the Signal Void. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's gonna be another part to the Signal Void, because right now, on the map.
So dry.
Let's see, for Signal Void. Right now, there's 6 transmitter towers that we have to fix. There's also one in Blackrock as well as one in Desolation Point. The only ones that you need to fix, though, are the ones in Hush River, or Milton, Pleasant Valley, and Forsaken Airfield, or Forlorn Muskeg, and Forsaken Airfield. The one in Blackrock and Desolation Point, they don't have a purpose yet. They don't have an actual purpose yet. So yeah, I think at some point there's going to be more to the Signal Void than there is right now. All right, cabin fever is at 25%. Now here's what I'm curious about. We're just going to eat the prepper's pie just cuz. Let's see if this takes down our cabin fever risk. It didn't take down cabin fever. Interesting. I wonder if it... That's weird. I wonder if it alleviates time if you actually get cabin fever. Maybe it eliminates that. I have to watch you on YouTube now because my computer quit on me. The CPU fried, and I get YouTube on my Roku. Well, there you go, Rachel. And guess what? We are now simul streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So, Rachel, you don't have to. You're totally fine. We're here right on YouTube for you. We got the YouTubes. We got the YouTubes going on. You didn't miss a thing. We tried out the prepper's pie. I was thinking maybe it would take away your cabin fever risk. It didn't do nothing. It did jack bupkis. And now it's back up to 26%. It's because I've spent time outdoors and indoors, and it's a sliding window that is constantly recalculating. Cabin fever is a goofy thing. You're off to run some errands, Zylock? All right, my friend. Have a good one. We'll see you later on, buddy. Cabin fever is one of the goofiest things in the game, to be honest. It just is. It doesn't work very well. Well, there you go, Second Eye Blind. YouTube is now available to you. YouTube is a viable alternative. Did they open up the streaming on both platforms for everyone? For everyone, yes. As of TwitchCon, they announced at TwitchCon that now you can stream on any platform you want. You can simul stream as well. It used to be you could only simulcast stream on Twitter or X and TikTok. But they opened that up to all streamers now. I think it's because a lot of the big streamers said, yeah, we're just gonna go stream. We'll stream on your platform, but we have no interest in being partnered or being associated with you, but we'll still stream on your platform, and we'll just push everybody over to our YouTube channel instead. And I think Ninja was a big one, because now Ninja has subscriptions available again. I'm actually subbed to Ninja's channel again. Somebody gifted me a sub on his channel. Yes, I do watch Ninja, okay? I have no shame.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Wizard for 20 months. Woo-hoo! Wizard, how you doing? How you doing, my bud? How's it going?
Wizard23 just resubscribed for 20 months.
Oh, I never play Fortnite, Dizzy, but I like watching him play it. I used to watch Dr. Lupo all the time, too. I mean, personally, I'm happy that the big streamers kind of stood up and said, no, we don't have to deal with this. Because it wouldn't matter if 1,000 of us small streamers stood up and did that. The big streamers had to stand up and do it. The big ones had to stand up and go, yeah, we aren't going to put up with this BS. Fish cakes do not help with cabin fever. You can confirm. Okay. Good to know, good to know. You know, Wizad, I am just chilling too. Today is our first official. We did one last night for a couple hours just to test out the streaming software. But today is our first me having a stroke here. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Today is our first official multi-platform stream. Good Lord, I couldn't speak there for a second. My brain just literally like seized up. Oh. Yeah, Jazzman.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to do.
I'm very sad right now because I don't know English. Well, Wardy. Welcome in anyway, Wardy. Welcome in, my friend. Oh, look, it's Bear's taking a nap down here. He's so comfy. He's taking a little nap. Oh, no, he's dead. Never mind, he's dead. Yeah, I barely know English either. I don't speak very good English myself. This thing is gonna get blown out so fast. It's just gonna make you laugh. Hey, it boiled my water. It boiled my water. That's all that matters. Give me my food. Let's run. Let's go.
Might have to drop some gear.
That's all I cared about. I got the bear harvested. It boiled my water. Let's run to the cave. Oh, that's too funny.
Some days you get the bear,
Oh, Jesus
some days the bear gets you.
I got 3 bears and a moose yesterday. It was really bad weather. The weather was really bad in coastal. Lost 2 bears due to a blizzard. Oh no! Oh no! That makes me sad. You got your moose though, gamer. That's awesome. That is awesome, Gamers Ammon. Okay, we can drop this. I only know Turkish. If anyone knows, we can communicate. I do not know Turkish, no. I am not a Turkish person. I managed to get the bear skins. Exactly. The bear skins are what matters. You have to get your bear skins.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Will, what did we talk about? What did we talk about, Will? No complaining. No complaining. I was doing 500 days at Desolation Point. Well, you were living for 500 days in Desolation Point? Zambi is fine. I forgot. I always forget that, Zambi. I always forget that. Hey, Sean Foy, how you doing? I will always forget that. Just always remind me. I may get it one day. I'm horrible with screen names, though. I always forget screen names. I got today 318 and the CPU went psst, and no more working. Oh no. I'm halfway to cooking 5 and those bears would have made it happen. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's probably the most frustrating things for you, huh, Zambi? Is you were like right there and you're like, ah crap, now I can't get my cooking 5. And those bears would have got you cooking 5, and on top of that, once you got cooking 5, all those bears are edible with no risks of parasites. So basically, not only do you get cooking 5, but you get edible meat that you never have to worry about again. That's why cooking 5 is OP. Cooking 5 is amazing. It's amazing. Oh, there's the guts. I was wondering where'd the other guts go to? Oh, let's grab my pot. Forgot to grab that. Got to go, Ashby. All right, Ashy, have a good one, Ashby.
Slowing me down.
We'll see you later on. And yes, if you're on Twitch, you can use your Twitch Prime account to get a free subscription to a channel just like mine, if you want to. You can subscribe for free just using your Twitch Prime account. Links in Twitch right now. You can link it up there. I'm only on day like 30. Oh wow. Okay. You are probably the oldest person I've seen on Twitch. No offense. Oh, that's fine. I'm 53, my man. I'm 53 years young. We are young in this channel. Please don't kill a bear with one shot. It took 3. It took 3 shots for the bear. The bear was a 3-shotter. I'm very young. I'm only 53. 53 is young, my friend. I used to think 53 was really old until I got here, and I'm like, I'm just starting. I'm not even close. I'm not even close to being, I'm not even close to being old at this point. I used to think it was so old, and it's like, nah, it's not even close to being old. What time of day is it? It's little. Let's just sleep for an hour. You're not far behind me, Red 5. You're right. You're getting right up there with me. Wait, how are you just eating ruined food? I'm eating ruined food because I have level 5 cooking. At level 5, you cannot get food poisoning or intestinal parasites. You don't get either. So level 5 cooking lets you eat anything. Anything you want. As long as it's cooked. You can't eat raw meat. Raw meat still will give you the problems. But anything that's cooked is totally fine. My dad's 53 and he calls himself 21. I don't blame him. Yeah, cooking 5 is the ultimate goal in Long Dark. It really... Oh yeah, we found another pot at the... I was like, where did we get another pot at? It's like, what the frick? My pots are multiplying. My pot is multiplying. It's death-defying. Yeah, raw meat, you can still get it from Steven.
Power in the verse can
you can still get it from raw meat. You just can't get it from anything that's cooked or man-made. cooked food and man-made food are completely safe. It is just the raw food that you can get it from. All right, Sean, have a good one, man. See you later. Honey Badger Army, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate that very much. I'm having to keep track of all the different chats now. Well, you know, Sean, it's one of those things where, you know, being old is just a state of mind. I always had a theory that everyone's just an older version of their mid-20s self. Pretty much. Although I'm not anywhere close to what I was in my mid-20s. I am, thank God, a completely different person in my mid-20s. I think even at level 5 sewing, nothing fails. Actually, at level 4 sewing, nothing fails, Rachel. All you have to do is get sewing to level 4, and you will have a 100% chance to repair everything. Level 5, it finally says in level, so you got to remember that the sewing kit and the fishing gear gives you a percentage chance of success. And at level 4, if you add that and the level 4 baseline, you have a 100% chance of fixing everything. So, what's the quickest way to get your skill up? You want to cook as many teas and coffees as you can. You want to heat up all your cans of food. Even if you're not going to eat them, just heat them up. You can even, if you don't have a fire and you're really hungry, you can eat a can of food all the way down to a little tiny piece and hit escape to stop eating it. Even heating up a little tiny bit of can of food gives you a cooking skill up. You want to cook every piece of meat you find. You want to harvest all the deer carcasses and all the you want to kill as many rabbits as you can get. Basically cook everything, but teas and coffees are the big thing. Reshi tea and the mushroom teas and the rosehip teas. You want to pick all of those you can and cook every single one. And then you can drink them down and you can turn them into 0.01s, get the medicine from them, and you don't have to worry about weight. And if you really want to, you can micro harvest your meat, where you make all the meat into little tiny pieces and cook it up that way. I stopped micro harvesting a while ago because I was like, I don't really want to do it anymore. It still only takes me under 50 days to get to level 5 cooking, doing what I do. The experience is the same 0.01 as 1 kilo. Yep. Cooking is all based on how much of it you have. It's how many times you have cooked instead of the amount that you cook. Now, they may change that one day, and personally, I wouldn't be against that. But for right now, it's based on how much of it you cook, not the size. Size does not matter. Oh, and read the Wilderness Kitchen books as well. Yep, that helps too. That can help as well. I'm actually going to start a fire here. I don't think I can get a Maglin's fire, but we're going to try just to see. No Maglin's fire. Okay, that's fine. What accelerant do I have? I just have a little lamp oil. Let's start the fire. Yeah, and now there's new cooking things you can make up. You can get the rolled oats. You can make those up into porridge. If you find salt, you can kill ptarmigans and you can make them into broth. And you get cooking skill ups for that. There's all sorts of ways to raise your cooking skill now. What feats do I take for Loper? Well, for this run, I took a different feat than I usually do. But Cold Fusion is always one I take. Cold Fusion generally is the one I always take for Interloper. Along with the... I usually take the Snowwalker one as well, because it gives me stamina bar regen, which nothing else gives you that. So stamina bar regen and Cold Fusion, which gives you the +2 permanent bonus. For this run specifically, I took Cold Fusion, I took Rabbit Trapper, because I knew we'd be trapping a lot of rabbits. I knew we'd be trapping a ton of rabbits on this run, so I took that one as well. But Cold Fusion is the best. Cold Fusion is basically like having a free improvised insulation without having to have one. It gives you +2 permanently throughout the entire game. Now, you can run without it. I mean, I ran for a long time without Cold Fusion. You can do it. It's just Cold Fusion gives you a little leg up. It gives you a little bit of a leg up there. Shush, Will. You're just fine, my friend. You are just fine, buddy. Is it not worth taking fire starting level 3 as a feat? Well, it is, but eventually you'll level beyond level 3 and now you have a feat that is no longer doing anything for you. It would be different, Robbo, if it was level 5. If it was the feat, if that feat gave you level 5 fire starting, there's nothing beyond that. But the thing is that to get to level 3 takes you maybe 50 to 60 days. 50 to 60 days, you'll have level 3 on your own. And then you basically have you only get 2 feats in Interloper. So after 50 or 60 days, you would have level 3 fire making on your own. And now you basically have a feat that is no longer working for you. It's good. Level 5, the fire making thing is, the fire making one is good to take in certain situations. It's to what I call a situational feat. Like if I'm only going to live 50 days, if I'm going to try for a 50-day game, and I have some special condition I want to do, taking the fire making would be kind of cool. Because then I don't have to use Tinder, I have a better chance of making fires, I'll waste less matches. But in general, you know, it's one of those where you will level out of it after a while. And that's the thing I look at is like, there's arguments for taking the fire making one. And I'm not saying it's a bad one to take. I'm just saying for my style of gameplay, I find that I level past it pretty fast in normal gameplay. And like I said, if it was an immediate level 5, I would take it every time. But it's not. It's only level 3. The same thing works for taking the efficient machine. A lot of people like to take efficient machine because it gives you that, you know, you consume 10% fewer calories, which can be really helpful in a short-term situation. At the beginning of the game, when you don't have a lot of calories, it can really help. But once you get past a certain point in the game, and you have your bow, you have your arrows, you're actively hunting, you're bringing down bears and moose and deer and wolves, you have so much food in the game, 10%'s not that big of it doesn't matter anymore. That's the thing, is like that one, you eventually, in longer games, you eventually like don't need that anymore because you're not suffering on food that much. Well, yeah, and level 3 fire making can be leveled up very quickly. Like J-Car just said, the fire starting can be leveled to 3 really quickly by starting a bunch of fires. By starting a bunch of fires in a row. But again, there's no, I guess the thing is there's no wrong answer to what feat you want to take. And some people don't have all the feats, so you may only have a couple of them to choose from. And if fire starting is one of them and you like taking fire starting, I say go for it. Take fire starting. It gives you the benefit of not having to use Tinder, which can really help. So you're never having to go, oh god, I'm out of Tinder. Now I have to turn a stick into a couple pieces of Tinder because I failed at a bunch of fires. So that can really help early in the game. And it also gives you a better chance of lighting the fires too. So, you know, there's certain ones you can try to take and have fun with them. And there is no... Excuse me, Mr. Wolf. Excuse me. Nobody asked you. Maybe you'll go after the rabbits now. Yeah, he's going after the rabbits. Damn, you come back with my arrow. I only have 40 arrows. And you took one of them. You bastard. bastardous wolf. Damn wolves. Damn wolves. Big YouTube watcher never catch your live streams though. Well, guess what? Baj, we are now going to be live streaming on YouTube as well as Twitch almost every single day. Because we can now simo stream on multiple platforms with no restrictions. So we can now do it on both platforms, no restrictions at all. So if you want to watch on YouTube, you can watch on YouTube. If you want to watch on Twitch, you can watch on Twitch. If you want to watch on Kick, you can watch on Kick. We have all three platforms going. So YouTube, Twitch has now taken off the restriction they had on us before. I think the best feed is the coffee one or whatever. That one's pretty cool. That one's a pretty neat one. Again, it's kind of limited on Interloper because all we have is coffees and stems. And to be honest, I don't use my stems very often. Those are sort of an emergency thing. And coffees I don't use a whole lot too. Do they ever address the bitrate item? What do you mean? The bitrate item. I'm not sure what that is, Mustache.
Time to look for shelter.
What bitrate item do you speak of, my friend? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
They said you couldn't broadcast at a higher rate on other platforms when doing Simo. Higher rate, which also restricts the rate of broadcast to lower than others. I don't know. I don't even know how to control that, so. Oh, 4K versus 1080. Oh yeah, I'm not streaming in 4K, so that's not a problem. I am not streaming in 4K at all, so that is not going to be an issue. No 4K for me. Nope, I'm not streaming in any higher end on other platforms than I am here. Let's make some water real quick. We're gonna need it. We need it. Oh, we have some cooked meat here too. Gamey meat, cooked and cooked. I'm not gonna worry about cooking all this up. I just want to have it made up. Because, you know, when the new update comes out, we're probably gonna be in this area a bunch. Maybe popping back and forth between here and other places. Who knows? When I've streamed, it looked like a 28.8 baud modem. I'm sure it wasn't that bad. I know some people that had questions since they do 4K broadcast but not available through Twitch. So if they offer 4K to everyone but the platform knocks the broadcast down, is that the same? Yeah, see, I don't stream in 4K, so for me it makes no difference at all. For me, it makes no difference at all. Thoughts on the moosehide cloak? I'm thinking about making it. You know, I'd say go ahead and make it if you want to. It's nerfed from what it used to be, so it's not one of my faves anymore. It used to have a 25% protection bonus on it, and they took that away. which made me very sad. Make me sad when they took it away, but you know, it's one of those things where what are you gonna do? Piss and whine like an impotent jerk, then bend over and take it up the keister. But yeah, they took the nice 25% protection bonus away from the Moosehide Cloak, and so I kind of was like, oh, that's not good. They put it to 20. And honestly, the warmth is it used to be. I used to be able to defend it because I was like, okay, it's 25 degrees. But the thing is that, or 25%. But the thing is that the bear skin is now only 5% less, and yeah, most viewers are only watching in 720 or 1080 anyway. Yeah, I mean that's the other thing, Red 5. What you stream in is not as important as what most of your viewers are watching in. And I think it's going to be another 5 to 6 years before everybody's watching in like 4K. Most people don't watch in 4K. But the Moosehide Cloak is good. The Moosehide Cloak is decent. If you look at the Moosehide Cloak versus the bearskin, the bearskin's a 5.6. The Moosehide is a 3.5, 4. So you're losing a couple degrees on each one. Now the Moosehide does have 90% wetness and 20% protection, where this is 80% wetness and 15% protection. The Moosehide also weighs a kilo less and only gives 10% sprint reduction, where this weighs a kilo more and gives you 20% sprint reduction. So, it arguably is a nice coat. I mean, the thing is that the deerskin, or the wolfskin coat is just about as good as the Moosehide Cloak, in my opinion. A little less water resistant. It's only got 12% protection, but the wolfskin coat is also, warmth-wise, is better, and it gives you the same windproof, and it weighs less. It does give you less sprint reduction, or more sprint reduction than the Moosehide coat, but it's also very easy to repair. The wolfskin coat, there are tons of wolfskins around the world for you to repair the wolfskin coat with. So, but yeah, Red 5, you're right. Most viewers are only watching in 720 or 1080. I usually watch in 1080. I don't think I've ever watched a broadcast in 4K. I don't think I ever have. But yeah, Mustache, I don't know about, you know, streamers who are doing the 4K streams on like YouTube or whatever, if they're worried about that or what. I don't know. I don't know if they're, I don't know. I guess it's one of those things also where they may say that's what they want. They may say, we want you to stream like this, but are they going to... I guess I'm wondering how, Mustache, they're going to enforce something like that. I don't know how they would... I don't know exactly how they would enforce it. Hey, Bill McCawson, how you doing? I just don't know. I mean, are they gonna watch everybody? I mean, can they? I don't know how the enforcement of that exactly would be implemented. Are they gonna go to everybody's stream? I mean, and be like, oh, you're streaming in 4K over on YouTube, but you're only doing it in 1080 here on Twitch. Naughty, naughty. AI can monitor broadcasts. Well, it can, but are they really gonna put that much effort into it? I just have a hard time believing they're gonna care that much about it. Here's what I think, Mustache. Like many things on Twitch, if you're big, you sometimes can get away with it. A lot of times you'll just not do it. If you're tiny, you can just do whatever you want, and if they catch you, you just are like, oh well, whatever. You know, what are they gonna do to me? They don't do, you know. I think it's one of those where you can do what you want, and you can see, you know, you can F around and find out. Yeah, it's feasible. I just don't know if they're gonna actually do it. I mean, this is all kind of new territory for them. I mean, less than a year ago, they just allowed us to start streaming on other platforms. You know, before that, we couldn't even stream on other platforms. Hey, thanks for my arrow back, by the way. So less than a year ago, they just started letting us stream on other platforms. And now they're letting us stream on multiple platforms at the same time. I mean, we got 77 people here right now. We got 23 over on YouTube. We're also streaming on Kick, everybody. We have nobody watching on Kick, but that's okay. It's good to be up there. And there's our Kick channel if you want to go check it out. Go follow on Kick. If we get 80 followers, they'll allow us to do like subs and stuff over there, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, you know, it all comes down to whether they will actually regulate it or not. And I don't know if they will. Yeah, a lot of it depends on revenue. And yeah, we got over 100 watchers between the two right now, so you know, that's cool. Well, and the thing is that I love yeah, Baj, I love that part of YouTube. That YouTube allows you to pause. Thank you for the posture check there. I like that YouTube allows you to pause. It allows you to go back and see things. I think that's cool. I don't know why Twitch doesn't have that implemented. Gaming Charlie with a 34 month on Twitch. Maybe you're just lucky. You're just lucky, Gaming Charlie.
Gaming Charlie.
But yeah, Baj, I like that as well. Which platform is more financially rewarding? Well, YouTube technically has a better split between its partners on YouTube and than Twitch does. Twitch is 50-50 on subs. YouTube is 70-30 on memberships, as well as super chats. Each one has its upsides and downsides. I'd say, I mean, I make more on Twitch, but that's because I've been on Twitch longer. YouTube though is coming up because YouTube I've been pushing a little bit harder this year. I've started up memberships over there. I've been doing more with the videos and stuff over there. So YouTube technically is a better split, but Twitch is bigger just because it's a bigger platform for live streaming. YouTube's live streaming really hasn't like taken off yet. People don't generally go to YouTube for live streams. People go to YouTube for like pre-made content. Although it baffles me though. Like you were saying, it baffles me. On YouTube, you can pause, go back and forth on a live stream as it's being broadcast. Why can't you do that on Twitch? Why doesn't Twitch not allow that? Twitch should have that. That should be a function on Twitch. I don't know. That's crazy that you can't do that on Twitch. That you can't pause, go back and forth, look at things. You know, it's so crazy. That YouTube seems to have a better platform for live streaming, but live streaming is not as big on YouTube. It's very weird. It's very, very weird. But that just is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Alright, let's get our stuff ready and we're getting out of here. Let's get our stuff ready to go. We're gonna get out of here and get to the log out point. Oh, I got books and stuff in there. Nice. Take those, take my feathers, take my arrowhead. Switching accounts so you can listen on VR. Okay, cool. It's probably better to have your eggs between the two baskets because both have been prone to odd decisions that can ruin people. I know. Well, that's one of the things I'm very happy about with the new change in policy on Twitch is allowing us to simul stream on other platforms. It's really nice because honestly, Baj, there's people who like to and they prefer to watch on YouTube and they never watch on Twitch. And there's people who are just Twitch watchers and that's it. My name will change to Fire. Okay, cool. And so there's people who prefer certain platforms, over another, and it's great that we have both available to us. It's great that we have those options available to us now, which is very nice. I like that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take 2 wires and 3 fuses because who knows? This new zone we may need those. Hey, there's another flare gun. I found 3 flare guns and 1 flare shell this entire run. That's all I found. I'm gonna leave a couple of these sewing kits here. We're just kind of lowering our stuff we need. Okay, I got that. I'm gonna take those. We've got that and that. I'm gonna take my acorn grounds too. I have leather. I'm gonna take 1 more leather. I'm gonna leave those here. I'm gonna take my good tool kit. Let's fill up our lantern. Not being able to pause on Twitch means I miss stuff due to commercials occasionally. Oh yeah, exactly. Due to commercials, or you just need to go get up and use the bathroom or something, I mean, real life stuff comes in and then you miss something and you're like, oh crap. And then you're like, oh crap, I missed blah blah blah. I missed XYZ. I totally get that. That's one nice thing about YouTube is like I can get up, I can go, oh, I'm gonna go make myself a sandwich, and hey Fire, how's it going? You can get up, you can go make yourself a sandwich, come back and unpause it. Sure, you're a little bit behind, but you can put it like on 1.5 times speed and catch up pretty quickly, and then you're back, and you're like, okay, now I'm ready to go. All right, we're gonna drop this bear hide here. This is gonna just sit here for us. Boopity boop. There we go. Alrighty. I've got a gut and a hide there. I've got those guts and hides there. I've got that there. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. We are good to go, folks. Let's get a move on. Yeah, you're right. The pry bar is probably not a bad thing to take. You're right, JCar. I forgot. The pry bar is probably not a bad thing to take. Heavy hammer is probably not a bad thing to take either. Oh, and you know what we need to get rid of? Some pills. What's my salt situation? Oh, I have 0.24. Got a 0.8 there and a 0.25. I'm just going to take the 0.08 because it won't add that much weight. There we go. Do the tools like passively boost repairing anything? I never quite understood the wiki page description. Like, what tools are you talking about, Steve? Are you talking about the... Are you talking about the, like, sewing kit? Because, like, the sewing kits have their own... Oh, simple or quality. There are certain things, yes, they do. The difference between simple and quality tools is the amount of time it deducts off of the items you're trying to make. And you also need simple or quality tools to repair, like the heavy hammer, the hacksaw, that sort of stuff. But say, just for instance, with arrows. When you're making arrows, if you use no tools at all, it takes you an hour and a half per arrow. If you use a simple tool, it takes an hour, it's like 1.15 hours to make an arrow. If you use a quality toolbox, it takes 45 minutes to make an arrow. So the quality toolboxes you always want to use when making arrows. You basically can make 2 arrows in the time it takes you to make 1 with no tools at all. So So the tools do give you a boost. So yeah, most workbench items that have an option for a, well, not most workbench, because like you can't do it with like arrow shafts. If you have to use a tool like a hatchet or a knife on something, that you have to use a hatchet or a knife on. The toolkit doesn't even come into play. But you can use it for arrows, you can use it for making fishing gear, line and hooks. You can use it for, there's a couple things you can use it for, but then the biggest thing you use them to repair is use it to repair hacksaws and hammers. You need a piece of metal for the hacksaw, you need a piece of fur for the hammer. And so you can repair those. Yeah, you just have to select the toolbox when it's applicable. Yep. Yep. So just when you get to that point, just look down at the bottom there and see if there's any tools you can choose. And if you can choose a toolkit, always choose the quality toolkit. You'll get time deducted off of whatever you're attempting to craft. The arrows being the big one. The arrows is what it's key with. I usually leave quality toolkits scattered across the world at different workbenches that I generally use at a lot of the time.
Lay down for a bit.
Like I always leave one in Mystery Lake at the camp office because I make arrows at the camp office. So I always leave one there. I'm just gonna take this meat. And then I'll usually leave one like at, I'll usually leave one, oh, Spartacus with a 45! I'll usually leave one in Coastal Highway, at the garage. I'll usually leave one at the farmhouse, in Pleasant Valley. I'll usually leave one, if I can, in Timberwolf Mountain at the Mountaineer's Hut. But yeah, just pick some benches, because you'll find 4 or 5 of them in the world. Just pick some of the benches you like and leave them there. It's great. It's awesome. Thank you for the 48 months on Twitch, my friend. 4 years now on Twitch. Holy crap. Holy crapiola. Thank you so much, buddy. Oh, no problem, Steve. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, Steve. You know, and the thing is, Steve, that probably people probably have that same question. See, that's the thing is, like, there's no such thing as a question you ever have to feel like, oh, nobody's gonna, you know, everybody's gonna think I'm dumb because I don't know this. You know what? There's probably 3 or 4 other people in chat, or 3 or 4 people watching this video later on that were wondering about toolkits and how they're useful. So, you know, always asking questions about it is a good thing because this game is very, I love this game because it's very simplistic in its concept, but there's so many levels of minutia you can get into to actually survive for a long time. There's so many levels to it as far as like little shortcuts and hints and stuff that you can do that help you survive for longer. And it's hard to know them all. God, my nose is itching like crazy. Oh, I sneezed and I think that's what caused it. I just never have them in my inventory is why. Yeah, usually I don't carry around the toolkits very often. I will carry them around if I'm going to a place I've never been before. Yeah, oh yeah, and one mistake can be costly. One mistake can end you in this game. Completely end you. Yeah, you can get 4 or 5 of them on Interloper. Yep, toolkits are for strong points where you craft things generally, yep. That's where you want to have them. I heard some ptarmigans. Here we go, okay. So you creep up on the ptarmigan. See how these two are kind of far apart? You have to aim pretty much right at him, and then you can hit him. You don't arc a whole lot with the ptarmigans because they will not get hit by it. I'm gonna wait for him to stop. Dang it! I missed him. Bye-bye, ptarmigan. I should have switched over to my other arrows, yep. I forgot I had the fire-hardened arrows. I forgot I made those specifically. Specifically for the ptarmigans. They will fly away. They'll come back in a few days, J-Car. It takes a few days before the ptarmigans come back, so... they will go away for a little while. Look at this guy over here who didn't know about toolkits. What a noob! Hey, we're all noobs at one point. We were all noobs at this game at one point or another. No getting around it. Desolation Point is a tough start on Interloper. The main reason being that there's no cattails there. If I had to start in any zone, I would rather not spawn in Desolation Point to begin the game. Mainly because of the arrows, or because of the cattails. Every other zone in the game has cattails in it except for Desolation Point. Cattails are a major food source in the beginning of your Interloper experience. And without them, it's not impossible, it just makes it a lot harder. If you spawn in any zone, the first thing you want to do is get matches and get cattails. Because there's your food and water. Food and water are your two biggest things at the beginning of the game. Get food and water secured, you're good to go. Heat is not even the biggest problem. I hate this freaking weather. Hate it, hate it, hate it. The coal in the forge is nice, but the thing is with the forge is something that comes down the road, and you can't do a forge run until you find a hammer. So concentrating too much on the forge run early in the game before you have some other things secured. Can you repair the mag lens? No. Mag lens is unrepairable. Wow, missed him again. I suck. I got enough meat on me, though. Let's stop here and make a fire and get some food cooked up. I think I'd probably make a fire right behind the tree here. Sort of in a nice little spot. It's got protection from basically 3 sides. I get a mag lens? No. Hey, I had to try. Yeah, the mag lens is unrepairable. You can't repair the mag lens. That's one of the things you cannot do. Oh, yes, we got enough. Nice. Nice. I did leave 100 matches here, yeah. I still have 76 matches on me. Which is absolutely ridiculous, but, you know, what are you gonna do? But yes, I left 100 matches in this zone because I don't need them. Yum 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. And now we're gonna make up some broth, and we're gonna make up a ptarmigan pie as well. Or not a ptarmigan pie. We're gonna make a... Let's put that down. We're gonna make a prepper's pie. We have all the ingredients. We've got those burdock root. We're gonna make a prepper's pie, and we're gonna make some broth. Yum yum. 34, 34. Oh, they both have 34. Okay, let's grab one more of those. The entire world. I'm 608. I'm 685 days in. Oh, I have enough matches to last me for another 1,000 days. You don't use many matches at the stage we're at now.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Nah. Don't need to leave anything behind, my friend.
Close my eyes, but I just can't sleep.
I close my eyes forever. Will it all remain unchanged? Yeah, we didn't sleep barely at all. Because we woke up to insomnia. I did get all the recipes, yes. Something woke me up again. We did get all of the recipes. We have all 9 recipes. To be honest, the 70 matches I have on me will last me the next 200 days. Easily. It'll easily last me the next 200 days. But yes, we've got all 9 of the unique recipes. Stalker pie, which we found in Hush River Valley. Lily's pancakes from Milton. The Dock Workers pie from Bleak Inlet. The Camber Flight porridge from Forsaken Airfield. The Briar House pie from Broken Railroad. The Prepper's pie, which we found in the Prepper cache in Forlorn Muskeg. The Prepper's pie is the only one that doesn't have a specific zone that it spawns in. The Prepper's pie is in one of the Prepper's hatches of the 9 that are in the world, so you have to look around for it. And then we got the Coastal Fish Cakes, of course, in Coastal Highway. Thompson's Family Stew in Pleasant Valley. And the Ranger Stew from Ash Canyon. So we got all 9 of the recipes. I just want this to end. I just want the fog storm to be gone. And we're just gonna sleep till it's gone.
Sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
The Lily recipe's a little sad, it is. Something woke me up again. Of course it did. Something woke me up again. Of course it did. Son of a biscuit. Okay, let's grab a couple torches here. That's a great little fire spot. I like that fire spot a lot. Let's see, how many mushrooms do I have right now? Do I have any mushrooms right now? I have no mushrooms right now, do I? Huh. Let's grab a few reshy mushrooms. Yeah, the Lily thing's a little sad, Valor. It is. Poor Lily. Poor little Lily. Oh, I've got 6 of them. Now I have 9. I didn't see him there. I was looking up here for him. I didn't see him down there. Whoopsie. Did I do that? Yeah, she fell off a cliff. Yep. Day 16 interloper with no cattails and maintained and well fed, but I'm struggling. It's tough to maintain well fed without the cattails. It truly is. It truly is tough to live without those cattails. Do I have an acorn? Oh, we got a 4th acorn. Nice. We have more acorns? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. You can make more pie with the shrooms. I need burdock root. That's what I need now, House. I need more burdock root. I left 4 burdock root here, which let me make 2 more pies. Which was awesome. Which was awesome. Alright, let's throw that down. Get another one of these here. Boom. I figured it'd be easier to get out of there after the electrostatic storm passed. Because that way we could just get, you know, and just be traveling by night. And luckily there's really no wolves in this area, so it's not like we have to face a whole lot of wolf action or anything. So, that's always nice. Bum, 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 bum. Some hot Athon wolf action. No, 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 no. No Athon wolf action. No, 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 no. Do these get acorns back on them after a while? Do acorns respawn, or did I may have just never picked these up. I may have just never picked these up before.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my, my.
Oh my, my. Oh my, my. Acorns do not respawn. I didn't think so. You found Muglux? Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, here we go. So, in the future, boys and girls, when the next expansion comes out, guess what? The Langston Mine is off that direction. The field is off that way. Langston Mine's down that path there. Is birch the only non-meat respawning food item? Yes. Birch bark is. Birch bark is the only non-meat respawning food item. And if you go to the ravine, you can get a lot of birch bark, and it respawns pretty quick. Now, yeah, non-meat one, yeah. I was gonna say there's stuff that washes up on the shore in you know, coastal highway and stuff, but that's usually meat. That's usually fish. It's usually fish. We'll drink our broth. I'll drink to our brothiness. Then we'll need to go get food. We won't have to worry about that till tomorrow, though. That's another day's problem. That's another day's problem, boys and girls. We do have a little bit of ptarmigan meat we do need to ditch out there. Woo! The Mucklucks? Yeah, I think those are the best in the game. I think those truly are the best in the game. Alright, boys and girls. Well, we have achieved everything we wanted to achieve on this run. We have gotten to day 686. We spent 50 days in each and every one of the zones. Except for Transfer Pass, which I'm not spending 50 days here in Transfer Pass. And then we found, most importantly, we found 11 can openers on this run. We've killed over 600 rabbits. 439 of those were trapped. We killed 36 deer, 9 moose, 14 bears, 269 wolves, setting new records for pretty much, I think, every single one of those, right? Yeah, new highs for all of our interloper stuff. I don't think any of our, I think this is our best interloper file we have. I don't think, oh, there's one that we got 77 cans open. We've only opened 72 on this run. Oh, we got frostbite on one of our interloper runs. We haven't, I'm not going to try to beat that record. So yeah. Wait, that's so broken. I ran through mine number 5 in the Desolation Point and grabbed coal along the entrances. Went back in, they were already respawned. Sometimes it is broken like that. Sometimes it will be broken like that, so. Alright, well, thank you all for watching this series. Starting tomorrow here on YouTube and Twitch and Kick, we're going to actually start doing some brand new runs. We're going to be doing a new run we're going to be doing a new run with in either Forlorn Muskeg, Hush River Valley, Black Rock, or Timberwolf Mountain. We're going to start an interloper run in one of those 4 zones. It'll be random, I don't know which, and we'll be trying to live for 25 days solely in that zone. It's basically going to be kind of it's going to be our redemption arc because we did 5 starts to get to this point. And it was tough. It was a tough road to hoe. So, well, there's Hush River Valley for you right there. There's Hush River Valley for you right there. So, there it is. I'm actually going to be switching over. We're going to be playing Survival Fountain of Youth now. I was going to go till noon, but we'll do some Survival Fountain of Youth starting now. And so I'll be switching over all the stream titles here pretty quick. I need to put the stream title up on YouTube and all that stuff correctly. I'm going to be pausing YouTube for a moment. I'm turn it off and turn it back on so it restarts the stream. And it ends this one here. But Kick and Twitch will not see any interruption at all. So if you're on YouTube watching right now, we're going to take a quick short pause and then we'll be right back in like 2 seconds. I just need to change the stream title and stuff for the YouTube side. And then I also need to, of course, change the Twitch stream title as well. We're going to be doing Survival Fountain of Youth. It's going to be on super ultra hard difficulty with 1 life. And it is tough on that hardest difficulty with 1 life. Survival Fountain of Youth. Permadeath. Ultra hard difficulty. There we go. Got that updated. I need to update the Kick stream title as well. Bumpity bippity boo. Edit stream info. Survival Fountain of Youth is on there. That's excellent.